We're ready to go. She's trying to delay it for her. No. I don't know. It's a good question.
Man, Mr. Walt, man, as you can see. This happened today, after the July 3rd.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
What you fighting?
On the ATV, it lost a little bit. Slid on some water that didn't break.
Yeah.
I slid and it hit a tree. I'm okay. I just got the boot on.
Yeah, you move.
I can't be up.
6:15. 6:15.
What's up, gang?
I think the grand.
You know we couldn't miss this, guys. What's up? We got Tiffany Henyard with no Keith Freeman. Holy shit, I couldn't miss this. What's up with everybody?
Yeah.
What's up, D?
Start that. Huh? Let's go.
It's about to be a shit show today, guys. What's up, Tracy? How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. The Tiffany Henyard regular meeting, folks.
She didn't come back, don't you?
No. She's going to be
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody today?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, I want to thank those who are here. The time being 6:15, so it's a week about the special board meeting was called for a 6:15 time slot.
Let's check around. Let's check another stream.
Is the rightful chair for the meeting, so that she would generally be the one to begin the meeting. Stepping in
As Mayor Pro Tem, I will get the meeting started upon the mayor.
I wonder if she's gonna show up, y'all.
As Mayor Pro Tem, I will get the meeting started upon the mayor's arrival. She will resume that role, so that way we stay within compliance. Having said that, we will open up this meeting. I'll ask Clerk Key for a roll call, please.
I wonder if she's gonna show up.
Can you guys hear me? No.
Let's go back to video.
Yeah. Cut the mics out. William Moore, stop playing with the stuff, man. William Moore, cut the mic out, man. William Moore, cut the mic out.
So they're cutting the mics already. What the fuck? Yeah, shut the fuck up, guys. Yeah, shut the fuck up real quick. Let's get organized. Fuck yeah.
Present. Trustee Howard.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
They cut the mics out.
What's up, Mitzi Blankenship? Google Boss, how you doing? Barbados in the house. We want to see this crook game over. What's up, the Resiah? My bad, folks.
Trustee Tammy Brown, would you lead us in prayer, please?
Father God, thank you for allowing us to be here tonight for this special board meeting. We ask that everything goes in divine order and that this meeting tonight be very successful. Amen. Amen.
Short and sweet, that's how I like it. What's up, Moongate Climber? Bro, I think she's not gonna come, guys.
There's a 3 minutes for citizens' comments when we hit the 3-minute mark, and we will waive Matthew just so that way you're aware of the times. But we ask anybody with comments or questions, please go to the podium and address the body. You got to sign it?
Man, I hope she's.
Oh, they cut the mics off. They cut the mics off. I don't care. He tapped the system off back there. Somebody turn it back on.
William Moore turned it off.
That's okay.
There's Lacey right there. If Lacey is here, you know it's gonna have some organization at least.
Can somebody turn it back?
Ladies and gentlemen, the meeting cannot start yet. The mayor is not here.
That's not true. No, sir. Mayor Pro Tem is here.
It's not the mayor. This is city mayor. Okay, we need everybody to step out. Okay. This is a special meeting.
Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what?
Meeting. They start at 6:15.
What's up, Dreadhead? What's up, Judy? How you doing?
Yeah, order, please. We gotta go. It's public comment. Mayor, you're up first.
Thank you. We have no mic, right? Yeah. Okay, so I talk loud.
The media mics are there.
Oh, okay, thank you, media.
Bro, what is going on? Dude, she didn't show up. She's not going to show up, guys. She's not showing up. Are they going to take her truck? Damn, just nosy. No, it's fine. Like, I don't think anything's going to happen, folks. What's his name is already trying to get everybody to, quote unquote, step out? Come on.
Good evening, citizens of Dolton. Good evening. We, the citizens of Dolton, deserve better. We deserve a mayor that truly cares about our village and not a mayor that sees our village as her personal playground and her personal bank account.
That's not true. This is a special meeting called by the trustees. They literally said that the meeting cannot start without the mayor. That's what Lacey's trying to put around. I don't think that's correct.
We deserve
the mayor is supposed to be here. Tiffany Henyard is supposed to be here. She is supposed to be there.
All of our elected officials to work for the betterment of our village without a personal agenda.
Yo, what's up, Lisa?
Finally, in his absence, I was going to save this for the regular meeting, and I will repeat it if necessary. Andrew Holmes, you're going to answer me, and you're going to answer the Dolton citizens. You work for me.
About your nasty ass.
My taxes pay your salary. And you owe me and the other citizens of Dolton a statement. Not a confession of guilt or innocence, but in light of all the drama and the darkness that you have brought to us, you need to address us. It's just that simple. I asked you before to unask that seat out of respect for us pending the investigation. But you chose to be absent temporarily. So you will not, and I repeat, you will not play in my face. And anybody that agrees with me, please stand. We will play in your face because we will be at this mic at every meeting demanding a statement. Thank you. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. So I ask this building for the residents to come.
Oh, this channel sounds like ass. The trustee channel sounds better. Let's go right back to the trustee channel. All right, so this is our best bet. This is our best view right here.
I just have a question to ask. Do we have the fire chief here?
She's not coming,
Fire
folks.
chief here or any other?
Let's see what happens.
He can stand back there.
Because we have people that's outside, and I'm looking at empty seats in this room, and I would like to know, and so with the other residents, what's the occupancy requirement for this building?
They say 43.
I'm asking him, because I don't know who they say is. So I'm asking the fire chief, can you please tell me what's the occupancy for this building for the residents to come in that's outside right now? They can't come in, and I'm standing up here looking at empty seats.
He's not. I don't think the problem.
Pete, you're not gonna answer?
Pete's not there. Pete's not
Oh,
here.
who was that back there? Stop looking like Pete. Okay. Okay. So I'm sorry. I thought you were Pete. Okay. But that's what I would like to know, because it's unfair for the residents that have a stake in this community to be standing outside and you have empty seats in here. And where's the acting chief of police or whatever? He is today because you have empty seats and people calling would like to get in the meeting and they have a stake in this community. Thank you.
Who's being roasted tonight? Man, I don't know.
Greetings to everyone. I'd just like to make everyone aware, in case you missed it, while we were sitting there in the front row, our acting police person, Lacey, or whatever, that gentleman, actually tried to clear this room, tell everybody to go outside and go back through the metal detector right as we were about to start this meeting.
That's insanity.
That, in addition to the fact that we had standing room, in this very village hall for years. So this 43-seat restriction is illegal. It's a violation of the Open Meetings Act, for starters. Every time they do this, everyone in here should write to the Attorney General and make sure you sign your letter and let them know, because they have opened at least 3 files on this garbage that I know of. I'll make sure, because I check every freaking day. And at some point, they're going to have to pay for treating us like dirt. I don't know who they think they are, but they look at us like we're their children or something. You take that stuff back home to your house, to your children, because we're not playing that with you all. You turned off the mic, petty.
What's up,
And
Shy
you
Brown?
know better. You turned off the mic, so we can't speak. You're violating our freedom of speech. Then you got people out here right now that came to their village hall that they paid taxes for. And we pay your salaries. We pay for this building, and you have the gall to tell us we can't come in here? Why don't
You think
go
she's
take that
packing her
straight back
bags
to your
right now?
families, too?
I don't know, man. Nah, the 43 seats is just bullshit. This is just them trying to have their little, what's the word? That's them trying to have their little fucking, I can't even think, brain fog like a motherfucker. They're trying to have their little dictatorship. 43 seats, and then everybody has to clear the room just to get metal detected? Come on, get the fuck out of here.
Good evening,
No,
everyone.
she hasn't reached out to me. Why would she reach out to me, you know? Other than to say, fuck you, your content sucks. Tiffany Henyard wouldn't reach out to anybody. I don't think she would do that.
Why don't you shut up?
This
Why don't you allow everybody in?
Mr. Moore, I love you, but you're on my time. Y'all done impeded on me, a citizen, long enough, so not today. Not today, Mr. Moore. I appreciate you, but not today.
I don't know where Lil Wayne
Greetings
is, y'all.
in the name of the Father and the Son. Greetings in the name of the Father and the Son. To every last one of us in this room, we are the creator. We are. He created all of us. I stand here today because I do everything appropriate in Dolton. I always have and I always will.
Rumor has it she's out getting face tattooed to look like Lil Wayne's twin. Man, she is Lil Wayne's twin. She's just trying to catch up with him. It was a fun weekend, still recovering. That's what's up, Jim. Happy birthday again.
I've had people disrespect me.
Happy birthday
as
again,
an adult
Jim.
and a human being, first and foremost. None of you all created me. The Creator created me. I've had your employees like Mr. Moore, like he's carrying on right now, carrying on with me when I walk into this administration building. I no longer appreciate how the police has been allowed to intrude on my freedom of roam, my freedom of move. I came in here and I put in a complaint. I see you all are letting employees go. I'm very much so hoping that it's one of the code enforcers that walked up on me on the weekend last weekend. She decided that she was going to take her utility belt off her clothes to proceed to fight me on my personal private time in this community. She needs to be fired. I filed a police report. I have a police report. It was recorded. This is unacceptable now. To the level of the breaching of public trust is sickening. And then you on people's tax dollars, you want to stand here and
Who's she
keep
talking
attacking
to?
people. Do you all know what evil is? You're the personification of it. But nobody says anything, right? Don't nobody say anything. I don't like it. My family don't like it. And let me spew something to you all. I ain't the matriarch of my god doggone family. You do anything to my family members, I represent them. You're not going to get anyone else. And if you all had any godforsaken sense, your conscience are horrible. And there's nothing you can tell me today about your conscience, because you don't have one. I got trustees walking up on me, and I hold my discernment. That's not from none of you all. Do you all hear what I'm saying here today? None of that comes.
Oh yeah, everybody smash the thumbs up. I'm seeing it in the comments. I appreciate everybody who be on their toes with that shit. Everybody smack up the like button for me real quick. Appreciate y'all. I was watching Sarah but wanted to come here. Yeah, we're probably gonna cover the Sarah stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna start covering it in a video and stuff. We have a lot of things we gotta do. We got a lot of things to cover, folks. It's a lot. We got Wade Wilson calls, we got Tiffany Henyard, and we got Sarah Boone happening like all at once. It's crazy right now.
Sure, none of you all. I'm not angry, but since you all want to play with all this, I was born with this big mouth. See how what I got came from the Creator? None of what you all did. All of you all have wrong. And Kenyatta, I am sorry for saying this. How dare y'all use somebody that I did care about to call me for that April 8th crap? And I did it on purpose, what I did, putting that video out. How dare y'all be that unsafe? None of you all stood up and said one word. Okay, Jason might have came to the police department, but to stand up and you do nothing for these people. And then you want to stand out there and have campaigns, and then you allow someone with a food program to carry on the way they did, gonna cost us another food program. Y'all better sell everything and everything y'all got to you trustees. How about y'all unbutt y'all money? Because y'all still getting paid, right? Y'all still getting paid.
She just want to be mad at somebody, low key. She just want to. All right, ma'am.
As long as y'all keep taking money, you know better than what you're saying out of your mouth, because it makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. You all allow people to encounter things that they never should have had to encounter. Then when they stood up for themselves, what did you all do? And all these videos of y'all out here talking with the police, y'all better learn y'all law. Y'all better learn y'all law, because y'all didn't know the law. And the next time y'all get in front of a camera, decide if you want the camera to continue to run or don't say nothing at all, because you didn't want to stand there and tell the truth. And then you bought Jedediah Brown in here. Nope. You bought Jedediah Brown in here. How dare y'all? How dare y'all think that was the appropriate thing to do? But y'all don't want nobody telling none of y'all stories now, so let me tell you a secret to your life. You had one before you got here, and it's easy to find that you're here.
What's she have against Jedediah? She just seemed kind of irritable. Okay. All right, ma'am. Okay. Shit. Fuck. I'm sorry. Grandma? Damn. Oh, shit, folks. The mayor is present.
Why turn the mics on now? Right. Leave them off. That's what I'm talking. Y'all got no conscience. Leave them off. Keep doing her business. Tiffany, I love you. But let them keep on doing what they're doing. They're taking you down because they're tied to your signature on their page. She's taking them down. I say they all taking her down. They going down with her.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, what is this lady on about? She's on Tiffany Henyard's side. She just said, Tiffany, they trying to take you down with them, Tiffany. Come on now, Tiffany. Who is this, Tiffany's grandma or some shit? I knew some. I was like, what the fuck is she even talking about? You know when people be yapping and your brain just kind of goes to white noise and you kind of stop listening? That happened to me for a minute. What the fuck?
She making it even worse. Because when she won't fire them, she ain't making it no better.
All right,
I ain't
sweet.
trying to defend that. You got your right to defend.
All right, sweetheart. All right, ma'am. We love you. Yes, ma'am. God bless you.
You turn the mics off, you can't get them back on.
Yes, ma'am.
You cut them off and don't know how to cut them back on. That's real talk. You sure he's not a sound guy? You shouldn't have touched it.
Oh, she's here. Look how many.
Struggling to get the mic back on.
Look how many people she came with, bro. Listen, all I see is a bunch of white men behind her. What all that tells me is that's a bunch of lawyers. That look like she came with a secondary lawyer this time. What is going on, Tiffany? What happened? Why you got all these white men behind you? What's going on? What's the problem? I can't, bro. This shit's about to be crazy. I really thought she wasn't finna come, but she actually showed up. Ain't that some shit? All right. All right, let's do this. All right. Tiffy Biffy is here, baby. Stop fucking with her. Tiffy Jiffy. Ladies and gentlemen, she has arrived. Hold on, let's see if we can get another good.
Ain't nobody going to get up and do that. They should have been here.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You don't know how to get there.
I'm checking different angles.
I just told you guys you have to listen. So you guys have to go through the metal detectors.
Okay, hold on. Let's just do this.
You need some help with that sound system? Input.
People acting out of order this evening. When we come into a board meeting, I just want to set the rules for you. You have to be in order. You cannot yell loud. You cannot say bad things to people. Everybody's entitled to their opinion as relates to who they like, who they support, what it is they want to talk to this body about. I need you guys to respect their time and give them their 3 minutes. Is there someone, where's Medina? I don't see Medina, I don't see Jackie. Do y'all have someone doing the time since y'all started the meeting? Do y'all have somebody doing the time? Okay, and do y'all have a sign-in sheet?
No.
Is there a sign-in sheet? Okay, so you only have one person. Is there anybody else that would like to address the body?
Is this for the regular board meeting? No.
Okay, so this is the 6th.
15.
I don't have that agenda. I only have the 6:30 agenda. I should have a copy of that agenda.
15.
For your safety and for our safety, we're gonna have people go through the metal detector. You have to listen.
That ain't gonna happen.
Y'all can say no all you want. It's not up to you as relates to safety. It's about safety for everyone. So everyone will have a seat. But we are going to have everyone go through the metal detectors so that everyone is secure in the building. The last board meeting, we had an incident. You have to listen. I just told you guys you have to listen.
She's just trying to
You
stall.
guys have to go through the metal detectors so that everyone is secure in the building. Everyone can stay here, everyone has a seat, but we care about safety. Safety is our top priority, no matter who it is or what it is. So if you don't mind, we're gonna pause while everybody goes through the metal detector, come back to your seat, and then we can start our meeting so that everyone's safe. Because if something jumps off in here, we don't know who has what. So I'm just trying to make it aware.
She's actually
that everyone
scared.
understands. So
She's actually scared, guys. You know, did you get what's happening? She's fucking trembling. She's shaking in her boots per se. The fuck? She thinks somebody might do something to her now at this point. And do you notice how she's a little less aggressive right now? The aggressiveness is probably gonna hype up after they come through the metal detector, but right now she a little docile, a little chill.
She likes if you can direct people, you can start the first row, people can go in and come back in, and then have your seats. We're not telling you to exit the building, we're telling you we're all about safety.
Ladies and gentlemen, one row at a time, we need you to go through the metal detectors and go right back to your seat.
Okay, just know you will have to exit the building. I care about safety in this building. Last incident we had, someone tried to attack someone in the building. So we're gonna go one by one and you can stay in the building. We have no problem with that.
The meeting will not start. This is something we have to do.
It's already started.
It
already started.
Okay, well, guess what, man? You have to go through the detectors.
No, we don't.
Anybody that wants safety, this is what we're doing. Please step out. Step out, and then let them back in. Well, we do.
Somebody go get the sheriff's department. Got a watch? Somebody got to protect us.
The rally. Come in, the rally.
about the people you brought in through the back?
She could probably justify all the security that she has at this point. No, for real. Seriously, she can justify that easily. Hey, from Norway, what's up, Jin? She could justify that for sure.
Them too?
Ma'am? The point is safety. That's what the point is.
What should have got her on time?
We gotta do it.
All right, let's skip through. Luckily, I lagged out a little bit and I was talking, so now we can skip all this dead time. And she got what she wanted. She basically got everybody to step out. All right, so we're just gonna be sitting here for a minute, folks, because she's just gonna waste her fucking time. Let's see the other stream and see what's going on here. This stream is terrible, though. The audio is horrible. I feel like they're doing that purposely. The audio is terrible on this stream. Yo, what's up, Dr. J. Kelly? How you doing? Yeah, you hear how bad the audio is on this one, so I have to use the trustee stream, which is a little bit shakier, but I don't know why the mainstream is fucked up. It's weird, bro.
At my house, not here.
So basically, we're just waiting on that. Let me turn this down. There we go. No one wasting their freedom on her. Scared of the wrong thing. Scared of the wrong thing? What do you mean? Oh, somebody said 5 more. What's up, Lisa? Shit. Smack the like button, folks. This meeting's going to be tough, folks. It's going to be tough. Stick around. Mainstream is because of TIF order. You think so, Jeep? It's possible, but you hear how perfect the audio is on this, right? Let me turn it up.
Go ahead, we're gonna go this way.
Right? All right, let me mute that. You hear how perfect the audio is on that. Now, if we go to the official stream, the Village of Dolton YouTube stream, listen to the audio. Oh, great. Listen to that shit. Listen to that shit. Complete ass. That's crazy.
Everybody going to this?
All right, this row, please.
Sorry.
I'm gonna cut right through
come on.
there. No, I'm gonna cut right through there.
That was fake. They didn't even check it.
I know. I was like, what's the point? It's ridiculous.
That was fake. Love. You coming this way? But it was fake. It wasn't even a real search.
They ain't searching nobody. And they going off so influctuating. How can they?
Yeah, exactly. It's just a deterrent, I guess.
For what? They ain't got no type of.
It's
Still alive. Still alive.
Yeah, they didn't even really search. It was it's just a disrupt. It's just a disrupt tactic.
Yeah, that's what.
Tell me, man. Hey, man, what's going on? Y'all good there? Y'all good? Good.
So we're gonna see where this going, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to the Don't Trust the YouTube page. It's about to get kicked off. It's a lot of stuff on this agenda. She got to follow the trustees' agenda, the special agenda that they put up first, started first.
Get out of your way again.
You good? Her assistant back. I don't know about that. Oh, you talking about, yeah, deputy clerk, yeah. We did that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Something to disconnect.
All right, thank you all for walking through the medical sectors. I appreciate it. It's all about safety. Remember that, because you don't want no one harm, yourself harm, and you want to always protect people. Is there anybody else for a public comment? All right, we have 3 minutes. Thank you all for walking through the metal detectors. I appreciate it. It's all about safety. Remember that, because you don't want no one harm, yourself harm, and you want to always protect people. Is there?
Mic's off. We can't.
Talking to the mic. Turn it on. Turn it on. There's a button. There you go. There you go.
Okay, sorry.
You gotta come out of the back.
Okay.
You with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll start over. It's always something.
My bad, y'all. I had muted my audio because there was a truck outside.
You and like I said, I mean, this is embarrassing. It should be. The meeting has started. If these were in fact the rules, why weren't you here on time? In your mic.
And why wasn't the police?
Yeah, why weren't you here on time, Mayor? Deputy or Chief Lacey, why weren't you here on time? I mean, that's ridiculous. You come in throwing your weight around. You know, you should have been in here. The meeting started at 6:15, whether she was here or not.
They turned your mics off, so people online can't hear.
Okay, well, you never know with more over there. I mean, that was petty. Just prove how petty you were. They had a legal right to start the meeting, and you shut off the mic. What did you think that was going to accomplish?
Even people over there were saying they're trying to do that to disrupt the people online. Let's see if the original stream, I bet you they fixed it now. Hey, Alicia, thank you so much. Hold on, let's see.
She said, on our tax dollars.
Wow, now it's working after they brought that up.
I mean, why do you do that? Why do you think it's okay to do that? I mean, does your...
Happy Manic Monday, everybody. I love the Leo vibes in the chat. Shout you out, Alicia. Thank you so much, man. Shout her out, folks.
relationship camaraderie mean that much that you are okay with selling your soul? I mean, I just don't understand it. Stan Brown, I saw you on the way in. We had a brief talk. Just remember what we spoke about. I have faith in you for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I do. I do have faith in you. You know, one thing I told you, you're a cold stepper. You know, I like that about you. You're a smooth stepper, but do the right thing, Stan. Do the right thing. You have people around you that wants what's best for the people, not what's best for Tiffany. Get off of that side and just do the right thing. That's all I'm going to say. I have faith in you. Okay. And I think that a lot of people want to give you a chance to do the right thing. Okay. We know it's in you. You're not cut from
Stan is like, huh? What? Would you, Tiffany did what now? Would you, who? Say what now? That's Stan's response for everything. If they ever depose Stan, he's gonna be like, "What? So you said what was happening at that point in time? What you said? What? Fucking Stan, bro."
The same cloth as a William Moore. Okay, you have it in you. You have it in you. You know, Chief Lacey, like I said, you know, it's crazy the energy you bring. It's just so negative. These meetings without you were just, I'm not going to say they were great, but it was just good not having you here. I mean, it was good not having that energy, your negative energy. It was so ironic. You know, it was raining when we came, and it was a rainbow in the sky. And I was like, you know, I looked at it. Someone else, I asked someone in line, had they seen it? They're like, yeah. They're like, maybe that's a good sign. I said, that's how I'm taking it. How could you not take a rainbow as a good sign?
Ma'am, your time is up.
Is it really?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right.
All
Well,
Is there anyone else?
I'll be speaking part 2.
I like her. She kind of cool.
My
Who-
family then lived in this village for well over 30 years.
Who's this strapping young man?
I watched back in 1991 after they moved here in 88. My grandfather passed away in that home in Dolton. And just recently in October, I had to bury my grandmother. And the fact that I'm watching every day while I'm hauling hazardous materials, things that people need, and watching as this village being ran into the ground
Damn. Who are you, sir?
by this woman, it's pissing me off.
I thought this was fucking Keith Freeman, bro. I thought this was Keith Freeman in the back. I was like, maybe Keith got a little extra muscle on him or something. That's just hilarious. And Heidi, thank you for the 6 months, man. There's no people I'd rather watch this shit show with. Thank y'all. Hey, shout out Heidi. And 808 Hawaii Heather, shout you out, man. Thank you for the membership. Everybody who's joining up, man, shout y'all out, man. I appreciate y'all.
I'm watching as this township is being ran into the ground by this woman. I'm watching as my alma mater, South Suburban College, a college that gave me a chance to go to college and be able to get my degree, being scammed by this woman. All these things I take very personally. Very personally indeed. I love this town. I love this township. I love my school. And I will be damned if I allow anyone, particularly you, ma'am, scam, destroy, run into the ground. And while you're sitting there with your thousands upon thousands of dollars, the people of this village, the people of this township, the students at South Suburban College suffer. Absolutely not. Sit here and watch as one of your trustees sexually assault a woman and still sits on the board. He might not be here today because he's tired of hearing about it, but we're not going to be tired of saying it. Andrew Holmes assaulted.
Christine, you're the only channel my daughter will watch with me. Hey, tell her what's up, and I appreciate her. Go subscribe. Tell her friends.
A woman. He belongs in jail along with you, Miss Henyard, and your wigs. Because we all know where the damn money's going. It's going to her wigs.
Officer.
The fact that these police officers murdered Alexis Wilson and continue to walk the streets and police these streets is an abomination. Her name is Alexis Wilson. She was murdered by the Dolton Police Department. This is crap.
Okay.
Leave this township.
His time is up.
Oh,
His time is up.
3 minutes. I'm still telling.
Okay.
All right.
Sir, your time is up, sir.
Okay, next person.
All right. Sir.
Just allow
Sir, you're gonna be escorted.
Oh,
out
he
the
called her a mental health crisis lady. Oh, he called her a crazy woman. Bro is actually crashing out right now, and I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he was gonna be civil. He was like,
She was murdered by the Dolton Police Department. This is crap.
Okay.
Leave this township.
His time is up. His time is up.
3 minutes. I'm still telling.
Okay.
All right.
Sir, your time is up, sir.
all right, chill out,
Okay,
big
next
dog.
person.
All right. Sir.
Just allow.
Sir, you're gonna be escorted out the building, sir.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Okay.
I'll be right outside with
All right.
the rest of the people when
Okay. Officer, escort him out.
All right. Is there anyone else? Anyone else want to address the body?
Oh God, Jeez. Damn. Sheesh. All right, brother. Hey, but I get it though. Imagine that type of hate.
Hello, everyone.
Henyard she needs the police. I vote to give her police escort back because guess what? Now you actually got ops. Now you actually have some ops now. The people who might just want to crash out on you. You never know.
So I wasn't gonna get up and comment just yet, but I just wanted to say that on the back of what he said, this is really ridiculous. As a disabled resident in this community, the fact that you would even make us get up out of our chairs after we've already sat down and got comfortable to even go back through a metal detector because you wasn't here on time to say that, oh, they should have been let in. No, you should have been here to let us in. If you wasn't here to let us in and we were let in, that's on you. You should have somebody as a backup because you're the chief, right? So why is it that all of the residents have to go back out and come back in and be humiliated for her? For her. Because she's scared. What about us? What about our fears? What about our tax dollars? What about the rape that Andrew Holmes did or the sexual assault? Everybody is hurting behind me. Don't turn my mic off.
They're cutting the mic off.
Anyway,
Ma'am, if you're gonna talk, you're running out. Okay.
turning my mic off.
Ma'am.
Your mic is working like this so I can finish my time. Mute me. I got 50 seconds. So mute me. Mic. Because I'm going to say what I got to say. And the residents going to hear what I got to say.
You see?
So whether or not you want to try and keep muting people and keep shutting people up, it's not working. And you can keep doing that. Oh, the mayor here unasked that seat. Because you definitely go unasked that seat. Your administration is definitely ruling.
Ma'am.
No, you can't. I still got time. So
What do they do to make it go in and out? Because are they like pulling it in and out? You think maybe like what the fuck?
Wait, my mics. Why are you playing with my mics? So anybody else get up here and say what she want to hear, their mics not gonna go off. They mics not gonna go muted. But when I get up here and say something, my mics go off, my mics go muted because you don't want to hear the truth. That's all it is. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. And the truth is that y'all need to unask all them seats and step down today. Wish the FBI is around the corner so they can come and raid this place because all of y'all deserve to go to jail. All of y'all.
Okay. Her time is done. Her time is done.
All right, anyone else?
Damn, look at the officer behind. This is the face right here. You see her face? You see her in the white shirt right here? This pretty much sums up what everybody's thinking. It's like, ain't this some shit? You see her face right there? Just disappointed. I swear to God. Her face says it all, big dog. Look at the woman in the white shirt.
Jail. All of y'all.
Okay.
Look at her face. She like, God damn it.
Her time is done.
All right, anyone else?
Don't even look at her. Look at him. Look at him and her. God damn it. That's. Oh my God, bro. Oh my gosh. Even the police are like, this shit is fucked. No, she not. I don't think she crying. She's just like disgusted. That's just that disgusted face. Look at her. She taking deep breaths and shit.
Good evening, residents, trustees.
Why they cutting the mic?
One of those non-red.
All right, we're gonna switch back to trustees, but you see what's going on, right? Wow. Where are the comments? Okay, hold on.
Clear, because you think you're clickbait. I'm not here for Tiffany Henyard. Here for the village of Dolton. I am
What the
here
fuck?
for Vanilla News. On record that I'm here to ask Andrew Holmes
Did he say?
I think she's yelling and overloading the mic. That is a possibility. But see, I could scream into my shit. Nothing's gonna. Well, my mic is more expensive. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Actually assault that woman? Did he drug her?
Ma'am,
I don't need
you're
to.
revoking your time. If you want to talk, go ahead and talk. But if you're revoking your time.
Mr. Lacey.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so, bro. Dap him up. Appreciate you, big dog.
Mr. Lacey,
Thank
I would
you.
finish my time, sir, if you would stop interrupting me.
Okay, just keep talking.
I'm going to keep talking. All I have to say is this village deserves so much more than what it's getting. From an outsider looking in,
What's up, the
y'all
real
are
AK?
being
The real act.
hoodwinked, bamboozled,
Hoodwink,
led
bamboozled.
astray.
I love this woman. What's it?
And that's all I got to say, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Hashtag fuck Tiffany Henyard.
All right, who's next? All right.
Lacey trying to do too much because he been gone for a while, you know. So he trying to touch that. He trying to touch back down on the streets. He doing too much.
Hello, everybody. I hope that all is well with everyone this evening, and if not, I hope it will be after this meeting. My name is Denasha Harris.
What is that supposed
I've
to
lived
mean?
in Dolton for a little over a year. I've served my country for over 20 years in the United States Marine Corps.
Shout
and I would
him
like
out.
to thank everyone here for their service and the families that are attached to those who served. I've had my experiences dealing with affairs of other countries for the good of their people all over the world, making sure that their way of life was protected because of our values here in the United States of America. And I'd like to think that it's not only for the best interest of those countries, but for the interest of ours as well. Although I'm originally from the west side of Chicago, Austin area, right? I decided to put down roots here in Dolton because this town lends to a certain peace that the west side could not provide for me. I believe that the residences of Dolton deserve better representation from its legislators, and that the people of Dolton and their leaders deserve to serve and be served in an environment that fosters better cooperation through legislation, communication, and transparency. I've seen what everyone else has seen through social media, and I've heard the voices around the village speaking of how they are frustrated with our legislative processes from both sides. I won't pretend to understand all the issues and battles that exist between the mayor and trustees beyond the clickbait or the motivation of the media outlets beyond the facts, but I do know that in the middle of it all, the constituents, the people of Dolton are in the middle of the dysfunction that is being displayed by the very ones who should be leading our village towards better resources, programs, activities, and fiscal transparency that can all be the benchmark that we build as a consensus around the things to propel this village forward. We should all be working on how to get to yes together by taking a this and that instead of a this or that approach. One thing that everyone has in common in this space.
So they go from a shitty mic that fails to a highly muffled mic. How much money do they spend on microphones, man? I feel like they could get the best of the best with the type of budget they got. Like let's have each mic cost $200, a $200 mic for every person in the room. I feel like it still wouldn't be as crazy as their spending budget. Like, come on now, spend a little money on the microphones.
It's passion for the city of Dolton. Passion to do right by it or passion to tear it down, but passion nonetheless. So I want to encourage the trustees and the sitting administration to do whatever it takes to channel that passion towards getting to yes and encourage people to strike the right chord to come up with much needed solutions to our village and to support anyone in the legislative body,
Less than
that's
those
willing
wings.
to do good for the people. And so I will support anyone who is willing to support the people. I would like to take these final seconds to announce my candidacy for trustee here in the village of Dolton. And I'm looking forward to meeting with any legislator that is willing to work with me as I embark on this endeavor.
Sir, your time is up.
All right.
Is that it? All right, that ends public comment. Next on the agenda is, we have general announcements, so I'm gonna move it forward to do the swearing in so that we can allow the families to go and celebrate their loved one. If you would, we'll start with the fire department.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Dolton Fire Department Administration is seeking the advice and consent of the mayor and the Village Board of Trustees to approve the promotional vacancy of one fire lieutenant at the August 5th, 2024 Executive Board meeting. The Dolton Fire Department currently has 2 vacancies at fire lieutenant. As of this date, Engineer Ian Cosgrove is the only member available to fill a vacancy as the aforementioned qualified member. Engineer Ian Cosgrove has been filling the vacancy as a temporary lieutenant since March 23rd, 2024. So, Mayor and the board, I am seeking a motion to officially, formally promote Ian Cosgrove to fire lieutenant.
Imagine getting promoted and all this shit under this mayor. It's like nullified with her stupid ass. Look at her smiling and shit, congratulating people. Hold on, let's skip past. Okay, no, she's about to do it. That's hilarious. Imagine people are grilling the fucking mayor, attacking her, and then you're about to have like a little celebration. Fucking hilarious. It's like, bitch, get away from me. I don't want you in my photos.
All right, everybody know how this goes. So he's gonna raise his right hand. He's gonna repeat after me. We're gonna swear him in.
Shut the fuck up and do it,
So
please.
congratulations again. Oh, that's a tough job, so we appreciate your service. So, I'm gonna say, you say I. I,
Ian Cosgrove,
having been appointed to the office of fire lieutenant
having been appointed to the office of fire lieutenant
in the village of Dolton,
in the village of Dolton, in the county of Cook, do solemnly swear and affirm
She doesn't even know which way she wants to go. She said it first and then said it second, and then all of a sudden she just stopped saying it. And oh my God, Mayor, maybe practice certain things before you do it. Thank you, Amber Dawn. Hey, boo, I thought that was the Amish behind her. No, I think it's the fire. I think it's his family.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Fire Lieutenant for the Village of Dolton to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Okay. Is that it? Huma Fox, thank you so much. Promised my husband we would watch the House of Dragons tonight. Wish all a wonderful night, AG gang. Always make it a fun day. Thank you so much, Huma. I appreciate you. Enjoy your House of Dragons. I heard it's really good. I haven't started it yet. I have not started it yet, but I heard it is very good. Y'all enjoy that shit, and I appreciate you. Shout out Huma Fox, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's skip past this bullshit. She takes some pictures. They fuck off.
That he has been promotion.
Are there any more general announcements?
Mayor, may I be recognized?
She got the karate black
on
belt
the
suit.
agenda also was promotion for the police lieutenant, and the police and fire commission meeting was on Friday, but if we don't swear him in, he's over the time that he has been acting as that. So
Well, they spoke and they a different day, so I just confirmed with.
okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, yeah. I just.
May I speak?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Trustee, he'll be on the next meeting, not this one.
All right. Next on the agenda is village clerk's report.
Village clerk's report, baby. Clerk Key. We
Thank
love
you,
you.
everyone. My minutes will be on the board's special board meeting at another date, but tonight I would like to just talk about how our ordinance state that the department heads should submit a written copy of the report that they will present at the next board meeting. I should get a hard copy of that. I shouldn't translate their reports, and I'm just asking that we go back to how our ordinances are written and that each department head submit a copy of their report that they're going to report out on to my office so that it can be included with the minutes. And that's basically it for me. Thank you very much.
All right. Just to add clarity to what she just stated about them having a report, if they have anything to give her office, they sure can do that. But as it relates to them saying things up here, because sometimes people will just talk about whatever else came to mind for their department. So her job as a clerk is to still add it in the minutes so that when people do for you the minutes, you have accurate minutes of what someone stated. Prime example, once the mayor department.
I love how she says accurate. She always says accurate, and she says it wholeheartedly, chest out. These men next to her must be thinking, "Damn, this bitch is stupid." She always says accurate, you know, to keep accurate minutes. Optics, accurate, acts. Like, the bitch is stupid, folks. I'm not even. Like, for real, dog. Like, I'm not even. She kind of dumb, like, no lie.
About something here in a meeting, my minutes, my statements are never in the minutes. I've said this several times, and it's always said refer to the mayor's department. And I gave a whole report, but nothing gets typed. So I just want to point that out, and that's for the record. And I've also asked the clerk for all of the records from our village, which I still don't have to this day. I don't have any ordinances or anything. I've requested to view all records, which that's within my power to do, and I'm not able to get any records from the clerk as of today. So I don't have any record as it relates to an ordinance, a resolution, or anything so that I can review them and look at them and see what's needed moving forward. So that's for the record.
Dumb bitch energy, folks. I'm
On
not
to
gonna
your
lie.
comment.
It's not a back
So
and
for
forth.
well, it won't be a back and
Hold on,
forth, but
it's
I
not,
just
clerk,
need to.
hold on, you don't have
for
the floor.
clarification.
You just said you want to follow rules. I didn't give you the floor. So my statement was my statement. I allow you to make your statement, and we're going to move on.
You're not the only body here.
Okay,
I think you
clerk,
should
but you
respect
said
us and
I-
allow each
it's
of
not a
us
back and forth.
to speak.
It's not a back and forth. We're moving
If
on.
we have one
Next on the
department,
agenda-
thank you,
next
Stacey
on the
Carrell,
agenda
who
is
faithfully
engineer's
submit a report because
Ron-
he understands what the
Ron
law
Smith,
is.
you have the floor.
He understands what the law is.
Ron, you
And
have the
I
floor.
am the keeper of the records in case you guys
You
don't
notice how she just Tiffany is so dumb, and Ron isn't gonna say nothing. They're gonna let her finish. This shit is great, bro. It's not gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a tough night, folks.
know.
You have the
So the
floor.
records stay with me.
Thank you so
And
much.
I'm done. Thank you.
And that was for Ron, but okay.
Good evening, Mayor, Madam Clerk, trustees, department heads, and residents for the Village of Dolton. This evening, I will give an update on the infrastructure projects that we are embarking on in the village. We will be doing a pavement rehabilitation project on 154th Street from Dorchester to MLK. That project will commence at the end of August. The second project, there's two projects in a phase one study. This will be done by the Illinois Department of Transportation. That's 142nd Street from Lincoln until the Bishop Ford Highway. The other project is Cottage Grove from Sibley Boulevard.
What's normal? Stop being fucking sensitive. The fuck?
To 154th Street. Both of those projects, again, are in a phase one study phase with the Illinois Department of Transportation. Those projects will be bid out and funded by the Illinois Department of Transportation. We are currently working on a water service inventory project. We'll be going throughout the village, contacting residents, and we need to analyze the material of their existing service lines to see what type of material the service line is, whether it's lead, galvanized steel, or if it's already copper. The final project is a project with MWRD. They will be addressing flooding issues throughout the village of Dolton. The first project.
I've been waiting for a month Thank God for AG. Wait, you've been waiting. Oh, you've been waiting for this meeting? Yeah, me too. This dude needs to. Jesus, I cannot read. This dude needs to tutor Henyard on public speaking. Who? This guy? Shit, anybody could really tutor her, honestly. This guy, the one before him, fuck. Didi from Kentucky. Hi, y'all. What's up, Didi? I appreciate that, man. Shout you out. Hell yeah. Appreciate you.
Project is a sewer rehabilitation project that is from 146th Street to Sibley Boulevard from Atlantic going to Edbrook. The project is scheduled to be built.
You cross boundaries, substandard boundaries. Bro, what's normal? I don't even know what the fuck you're saying. If you're offended, just like stop watching. I don't know what to tell you.
Get it out within the next
Substandard boundaries. I'm too stupid. I don't know what the fuck. You lost me. You lost me on that one.
30 to 60 days. That will be bidded out by MWRD. It will be constructed by MWRD and also paid for 100% by MWRD. That concludes my report for this evening, and I will entertain any questions that the mayor or board may have.
Anybody have any questions? All right, thank you so much, Ryan.
Thank you.
Next is corporate bills.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
First is electric warrant list. Is there a motion to approve the bills list?
Did would you like me to read them in the record, Mayor?
Yeah, it don't matter. It could be you.
It's fucking hilarious. So they're not going to pass it, right? This is obvious business. So we're doing this all for some grandstanding, for sake of optics, because nobody's going to pass that shit. I think that's why everybody started chuckling and laughing.
Is corporate bills. First is electric warrant list. Is there a motion to approve the bills list?
Would you like me to read them in the record, Mayor?
Yeah, it don't matter. It could be you, whoever want to read it. If you don't want to read it, you can read it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so because we have received a few different ones, so I'll read the ones after confirming with some of the board that I believe everybody is comfortable with. The June 30th, 2024 corporate payments list. We have corporate payments on the electronic warrant list, $357,675.40.
All right. Very nice suit. Glasses. Straight face. Really nice watch. I don't know. Another guy next to him. Really nice suit. Who are these guys, bro? You know what I'm saying? Who are these guys? Who are these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Who the fuck are they? Listen, she's in trouble, and I think at the end of this, she's going to have spent so much money trying to protect her own ass, it might not even be worth it. Who the fuck is he? Does anybody recognize him? You know, who the fuck? Anyways.
Water fund registered payments, $349,365.11. Sewer fund payments, $1,395.02. Total payments on this list, $700.
She's gonna try to use these guys to override them somehow. She's gonna try to get you. She's gonna try to get a gotcha moment. She's gonna do something with these guys. Are not here for no reason. They're not the feds. The fuck what? You're funny.
$708,435.53. I motion that we approve the bill.
Two people said the feds. Why would they be sitting with her if they're investigating her? I don't think that's the feds.
On this list.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion second. Any discussion? Colorado.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Holmes is absent, and Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is there a motion to approve the AP warrant list? Is there a motion?
If I can read this one into record as well. Corporate payments, August 5th, 2024 warrant list. Corporate payments of $1,237,156.44. Gross payroll for July 12th, $430,104.70. Gross payroll 726, $467,175.57. Melanie Fitness Center registered payments $1,244.32. Total corporate payments $2,135,681.03. My motion is to approve the bills as stated.
All right. Any discussion?
Well, I had discussion. I don't know if we have a second.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and a second?
I have one point of discussion, if I may.
Go ahead.
These lists, I want to give an acknowledgement to Trustee Stan Brown, who.
What's normal? You're from California, aren't you? Where are you from? Let me stop. I'm from California too. Yes, love, peace, and all that good stuff.
Reached out.
But Tiffany Henyard is still a bitch. Like, there's a difference between reality and what people want to sugarcoat things as. Just in case you didn't know, there's reality and then there's everything else.
To the administration and asked that items that had previously been taken off of old lists not be included or be put on separate lists. So the board actually had 5 different lists of bills. There were 2 lists that the board, to my knowledge, is comfortable with, and 3 lists that will remain for further discussion. So I want to give an acknowledgement and just a little bit of clarity, because I know during this time, I generally have a list that we can hopefully make this a smoother meeting. So thank you, Trustee Stan.
Okay. And with that being said.
Hold on. Jesus, hold on.
There were 2 lists that the board, to my knowledge, is comfortable with, and 3 lists that will remain for further discussion. So I want to give an acknowledgement and just a little bit of clarity, because I know during this time, I generally have a list that we can hopefully make this a smoother meeting. So thank you, Trustee Stan.
Okay. And with that being said, is this the list that has Otison's bills in it?
Yes, obviously.
You saying the list just read?
Yeah. Because you guys switch lists, saying which one you want to approve or don't approve. Otison.
The Otison is not on this list, no.
He's not on this AP warrant list.
I'm looking right now just to make sure. I do not see him on this list, but of course, I would like him to be paid.
Which list, or who sent that list to you guys?
He is on this list.
Is he on this one?
Yes.
Yep. Yes, he is on. Yes, he is on
as
this
well
list.
as Delgado.
Yeah,
Delgado is the
108,000.
village attorney. I tell y'all that all the time.
Oh,
And Otison is legislative counsel.
Yep, Otison and Delgado are both on this list.
Okay. So you guys know that I'm totally against paying you guys attorney. You guys have bills on the list as it relates to political issues, and you guys know you can't use government funds.
How can you just be against paying them? Like, how is he gonna get paid if the city doesn't pay him, and if the mayor doesn't sign off on it? How does that even work?
For political bills, I've stated this, and you guys constantly put it up here for a vote. Again, that is illegal. I keep saying this, and I'm putting it out there for the record. And I will advise you guys not to move forward with it. So that's it for me. All right.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the.
So did they finally get the lawyer paid? Is that what happened? She said it's illegal, but they just all passed it.
And they don't know what you asked for. Remember, they say we ain't got no money, but they found money for a lawyer.
Yeah.
Remember that.
So they paid
Next
them.
on the agenda.
So they got them paid. And she said it was illegal, and she advised them not to do it, and they just did it. So who's going to jail? Who's going to jail now?
Is new business. Is there a motion to approve an ordinance ending the village credit card policy? Is there a motion?
Mayor, if I may, items A, B, and C, for the sake of time, I would like to bundle those in discussion. I'll expand a little bit more on each one, but if that, I would like to do a consent for passage of items A, B, and C.
So you want a motion to bundle?
Yes, Mayor.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
Then motion second to bundles A, B, and C. And just for the record, for those that don't know what it is, motion to approve an ordinance amending the village credit card policy. B, a motion to approve an ordinance declaring a village credit card spending freeze. And C, a motion to approve a settlement of Williams versus Dolton, an amount of $30,000. Call the roll.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to
All right.
bundle
Now,
items A, B,
is
and
there a
C.
motion to approve items A, B, and C?
So moved.
Is there a
Second.
There a motion and second? Any discussion?
Yes, if I may.
All right, go ahead.
A and B, we talked about just for a little bit more clarity on the credit card spending changes as well as freeze. Essentially, it would only allow for the Director of Administrative Services to use the credit card only on items that the board approves, and it puts a cap on any transaction of $5,000. There was consideration on completely cutting it off, but there are some bills that must be paid. Well, it's most convenient to be paid with a credit card. It causes great tears, so we did not want to put the staff into a much more difficult place. So we wanted to put in some safeguards that can be reasonable for day-to-day activities.
You know she don't like that.
Acknowledges some of the challenges we feel are with the credit card spend. Thank you.
All right, call the roll.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee
Do you
House.
notice something? She's a little bit more tame this meeting, huh? It seems as if ever since she lost Keith Freeman, she's a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more low key. Are you guys noticing that? She's trying to hold down the ratchetness, but I think it's because her lawyers are finally telling her, like, all right, ma'am, you're in some warm water right now. You need to chill the fuck out. And I mean, Keith Freeman being fired, bro, he's against you now, bro. You don't want that man against you. And believe me, he's against you.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to approve
Right,
A,
next
B,
on
and
the
C.
agenda
I'm
is
still
discussion and
talking.
consider the,
I'm still talking, Mayor.
you said motion passed.
I was still talking
Okay, go
when you
ahead.
started talking. I
What
just
the,
said motion was
what the fuck is wrong with her, bro?
Is
still
discussion and
talking.
consider the,
what? Dan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to approve
right,
A,
next
B,
on
and
the
C.
agenda
I'm
is
still
discussion and
talking.
consider the,
I'm still talking, Mayor.
you said motion passed.
I was still talking
Okay, go
when you
ahead.
started talking.
Okay, go ahead. Like, why even do that? That's not, you didn't boss her up. You didn't intimidate her. You just made yourself look like a fucking jackass.
And I'm just saying motion was approved to approve items A, B, and C. Thank you.
All right. Next, discussion and consideration to approve the sale of the village property located at 14900 Greenwood, Melanie Fitness Center. All right, it's discussion. Any discussion?
I make a motion.
A motion to,
Okay, so we're discussing it.
it's a discussion.
Okay, so, I am the one that placed this on the agenda. And the reason that I placed this on the agenda after.
They shouldn't have even discussed it. They should have just voted. They should have just voted.
Having meeting with Casperic's office, Lauren, who is one of the account holders of ours. Everyone know that we are strapped for cash, and the Village of Dolton has the Melanie Fitness Center that is not being occupied. We see it used for events and parties and everything else. There was a Dolton Police sign placed on it, but we do not have the funds to make it a Dolton Police Department. So I am asking that we move forward to try to see if we can put this property on the market.
All right, any discussion?
Okay, you go ahead.
I was just going to state that in the very beginning, maybe our first year here, I remember myself.
Why is she
and
wanting to hurry
Trustee
home?
Brown put on the agenda.
She's already in her pajamas. No, her dress is actually outrageous. Fucking outrageous. What's up, Scott? How you doing? It's crazy. She's losing it. Michael Smith said that. Shit.
To sell it.
I think she's treading more lightly because she knows that she has a lot of enemies now. Enemies that actually make a difference in her life at this point. Even if it wasn't her fault he got fired, say she didn't fire him, but it was like she had to fire him. He's still going to go against her, bro. That's an inconvenience for him, and they're pressuring him with his bankruptcy.
And when we, Tammy Brown, for the clarification, right? We asked that we move forward with an appraisal. So our goal for the last 3 years, as a community, we want to be able to put properties back on the tax roll and actually benefit, because the more people that pay taxes in our community, the better. So we've been asking, and the time has come so that we can try to occur some of these expenses that they have been putting on the village. So that's the goal, to try to offset spending. Thank you.
All right, anyone
Andrew
else?
Holmes is absent.
Yes, I'd like to speak on that. At this time, I really hate to give up Melanie, because that's a nice area, nice facility for us to hold on to it. I'd like us to have a little more discussion on what else could we possibly do with that. Is there some type of way we can save it instead of us going into the real estate business and selling that? That's a nice piece of property. So if we can have some further discussion on that down the line.
So maybe we should propose that we have a CAL meeting, and then that way we can discuss it with the residents like we would normally supposed to do, so that we can involve the residents and have this discussion, because ultimately it is a discussion that we're all supposed to make. But as trustees, our goal is to look at finances and see how we can financially benefit. So at this moment, it's just costing us and costing us and costing us. Even that sign on it, that was about $50,000.
$50,000? What the fuck? On the rec center or whatever the fuck? Libby, thank you so much for the 5 memberships, man. Everybody who got that shit, shout her out. Libby, I appreciate you. I think it's the first time, Libby. Shit, I appreciate you, Libby. Tabitha got Tabitha got that. Miss Peaches, Lunas, excuse me, L'Oreal, Lorelli, all the people who got that membership, man, shout her out, man. I appreciate that. Hello back to you, Libby. I appreciate you. All the new members, man, shout her out. Shout her out. I appreciate everybody who's dropping in those memberships, man.
Can't continue to spend money when we're here today trying to make a transfer just so we can pay the bills. It's unfair. It's a lack of prioritizing, and it makes no sense. Right now, we are bleeding. This village is bleeding. If these residents knew the truth, they'd hit the roof. So with that being said, I'm up for the discussion, but I'm ultimately thinking that we should bring it in front of the residents and see how we can make it more cost affordable for the entire community.
Okay, as long as you're open for that discussion. So we can sit down and talk.
I like it, Trustee
Okay,
Brown.
I just want to add on to that. Not only, it's also a liability. If no one is aware it's not actually a police station, people would actually go there thinking that it is a police station. So if I'm in a frenzy and someone is chasing me and I go there for the police station, well, guess what? It's not a police station. So that's also a great liability. In the meantime, as it's sitting there, maybe the sign should be covered as well. So you don't give people that false narrative that it's a police station, and it's not a police station. Again, the bag is empty, y'all. We've been saying that forever. It's dried out. You got to bring some type of revenue into this village. The bag is empty. So we got to try to bring some type of funding. If it could be sold, if it could be salvaged, what could we bring there?
Damn,
and again,
this
I agree with you.
is it really that bad, man? Because some people are saying that they're exaggerating. I don't know what the finances look like, but they're talking like this city is gonna be fucked over for the next 10 years. Like, this doesn't say spam call. Hold on. Let me play this.
Norwood, have a meeting. See what the residents want to do. Again, this is our community. It's not my community. It's our community. So we need to get residents involved as well as this board. Thank you.
Okay. So as relates to Melly Fitness, I still believe it should be a police station. Our goal is to turn it into that. The board see fit that they would like to sell the property. I still think the people should have a say-so on that. I know when we did put the sign up, a lot of residents was happy that the police station was closer on Sibley, and then that they can get to calls a lot faster. So my goal is still to do that. And what people not telling you is it is in a TIF district. That's where that police station sits at. And then also when they purchased the sign, Chief Lacey, what
account did it come out of? Because when they tell you stuff, they don't tell you where money come from, what account, or how they was able to afford a sign and turn it into a police station. It's different accounts. It did not come out to the general fund or nothing like that. But they have to educate you before they just send you off and tell you something to make it sound as though it's bad. And then before you start, Chief Lacy, another thing, we could have been using that area for the longest. I've tried several times to put it on the agenda to allow them to fix the pool so that now the community could utilize it because it's been sitting there and we pay for it just to sit there. And we could have been giving swimming lessons to all the people in the community. But these are the things that I fight for, that I would like to see within Dolton, not just get up here and say, hey, today I just want to sell melodies. Why? It's been sitting there for 3.5 years. So why now you just want to sell melodies? Every time we come up with a plan, it's always somebody, excuse me guys, if you could, for 1 minute. You got to hear both sides. So please, for 1 second. So,
all right, calm down.
So what I'm saying to you guys is that we would like to see a police station there. We have 2 fire departments, 2 stations. So now we would like to do the same as relates to one is right here Park and the other was off of Sibley. That's what we would like to do with the property. The board has to learn how to come and speak to that as relates to what we can do it together because that was the plan all along. Now, if you could tell them how we paid for the sign.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The sign was paid for out of asset forfeiture. We have a state and a federal. It was recently brought to one of my commander's attention that said that our asset forfeiture was dried up. Our asset forfeiture is not dried up. We still utilize our asset forfeiture and money is still being put into asset forfeiture. That being said, that's what that money was used for that. I also learned that there is in the TIF district to where, guess what, it can be paid for. It's strategically, that would be a perfect location for it because our police station we have right now, we're pouring a lot of money into it. We need a new location. We already did the blueprints from a licensed firm to where they went in, mapped everything out. It can be shown to you if you FOIA it or if the trustees want to see it. But to let that building go other than what it should be used for, then I think it'll be a big mistake. I think the residents of Dolton deserve the south side, along with the west side and east side of Dolton, deserves that location as far as police officers. We would have had it up by now, but again, this is what we're going through as far as trying to get it done. That information that was given said that it wasn't able to become a police station. Yes, you have companies that do come out and transform buildings into police stations that have been used for something else.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then as it relates to the signage, what we did in the past is we put blockage up so people couldn't enter the lot, so people weren't confused about is the police station open, is it closed, and then also the light, we did cut it off, someone did turn it back on. So those are things that we did do when people was thinking that it was an actual police station, just to clear up some of the noise. People just throw things out and no one tells you, 1 second, and no one tells you what's going on in the community. So I like to try to give you facts versus fiction.
I like to try to give you facts. I hate her voice so much. She has an eternal husky voice. That shit screeches my fucking soul. I swear to God, and I'm not exaggerating. It just pisses me off. It just irritates me.
Because half the time people just give you fake stories and never give you truth to it, so that now you have something to go with.
And every time she gets excited, her voice starts to go a little bit more.
So that's what we're here to do today. All right.
Mayor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, since I put it on the agenda, and I would love for the deputy chief, with all these analysis that y'all did, if it's been 3 years, why is it not a police station? How much will it cost to turn it over to a police station? Then you stated that you wanted it to be a community center for a pool. You sat here several times and said it'll be free pool for the community. It's not making no money. Y'all done spent all the money and we have to sell it, whether it's in a TIF district or not, just so it can go back on the tax roll is what we need. Right now, as Trustee Norwood said, and speaking to the accounting department, we are in a financial disaster. Right now, on the agenda that she has, we are transferring money from the tip money just to make out for bills that need to be paid. So when we go back, what's facts, what's fiction, I ain't never known a person that always got all the facts and everybody else is wrong. But at the end of the day, we have to be realistic. Realistic is there's no more money. Anything we can sell, we need to sell it. If you want to get outside, we'll sell you too. But right now,
Trustee, that was
right now, you don't tell me what's out of order and what's not in order. We're not doing that today.
You are out of order.
So right now, anything that we have asset on.
I like how he kind of just shut the fuck up too, cause he knows he don't got nothing to say. What are you gonna fucking say?
And that we can touch that's owned by the village needs to be sold.
All right. So with the, go ahead.
Trustee, I'm just gonna say this. You came over to the police department to find out facts. Well,
go ahead.
If I may, without going back and forth. I apologize if you think I am. However, you came to find out facts. Right after that, you put something out saying, and it was told to my commander that our asset forfeiture was dried up. Now, if you made the statement, then
I did, because I asked you how much was in there, and I talked to the account.
Hold on, let him finish.
Shut up,
Also,
Tiffany.
you probably talked to the accountant, trustee, but the accountant didn't give you what was in that account. And the reason why is because that's money that nobody can touch, just the police department, for police incidents. What I'm saying is, trustee, I get it, I understand it about everything that's going on, but right now, strategically, like I said, that would be a perfect location. If you guys are going to talk about it, great. Talk about it instead of shutting it down right now. But we need another police station in another location in Dolton, so that way the citizens can be serviced. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you for your comment.
Tiff gonna educate us.
Yes, it could be a community center and a police department. So our plan for that building was to allow residents to utilize the pool for free and then have a police station on the other side. The plans that they drew up as it relates to the company that came out and showed us what it can possibly be was it divided a line between police station and the pool. That way community can still have it as a community center to allow kids to learn how to swim. That was the whole plan for it, still is the plan for the building, regardless of people saying something needs to be told. We have to learn how to come together and figure a way how to keep things like that in our community. I know that Mayor Shaw built that for his daughter. So when he built that building, it was in a community forever. So when we try to get away,
Bro, we don't give a fuck what a mayor built for his daughter. Just like you building shit for Just Ice. You see how this is kind of going in a certain direction. She's just copying different mayors, lady. And then she's been trying to get this thing going. And then she tried to do it as a selling point, like, oh, black babies don't know how to swim, and you're gonna keep the black community from learning how to swim. She's been trying to push this shit. Even on her way out, she's fighting over stupid shit. Thank you for the 5, Mark. Stay real, always factual, tactical in the stream. Time to go pregame for my birthday. Oh shit! Happy birthday, Mark. Hell yeah, go pregame, have fun. That shit is crazy. What community wants to hang out at the police department? Exactly. A psychopath. Why do they need another police station? Listen, they just want to have control over another building because remember that when there's revenue passing through and you have the keys to everything, who's to say what you can't do? Whenever there's revenue passing through some shit, you could always skim a little something if you're at the highest level, right? Come on. She wants that building for something personal.
different things, we should kind of take a step back and say, hey, we probably can make haste with this and make sure that it works for our kids, because our kids is everything. But yet we have to give them the opportunity to be able to learn how to swim, be able to learn how to do different things that they go to another community to do. Because just like other people, all our kids go in another community, give them our tax dollars, and then basically they are winning and we're not. but yet we sell everything to somebody else. Then we get upset with what somebody brings to our community and build. We have to start investing in self as relates to our village first. Self. We have to do that, guys. And all I'm trying to do is just show you guys a different way instead of just saying, hey, I just want to get rid of it. It's another way to do everything. But we have to put our heads together and come up with the best way for the community. All right, I'm done with it. Next.
Excuse me, since we are still in discussion, could you all get us the numbers? I know you all keep saying what the people told you all regarding the build out. No one discussed that with us, right? So if you could give us the information in regards to the amount, the cost for the pool and the entire total, because I keep saying pieces and pieces, a deposit for $50,000 for the pool, then it's $34,000 on there. Can you come up with a total number for the pool and then an entire number for the amount of reconstruction to transform the fitness center into a police station? Because when I was a member there just a few years ago, I can't picture how we would knock all of those lockers down on that side and we do all that. So if you could just give us an amount, I think that would help with our discussion and making a decision.
We don't have a problem with giving you an amount, but this is why sometimes people have to follow the leader. Because sometimes the leader is the visionary. It is what it is. It is what it is. The leader is the visionary. Sometimes people can't see down the tunnel. So sometimes this is why people follow people. So I'm just throwing that out there because everybody got an opinion. You just said, I can't see.
Thank you, man.
How it will look. So all I can do is just try to tell you what the vision would possibly be. And then as it relates to...
She likes to chuckle and try to belittle people. Trust me, nothing's funny about this shit. Ain't nothing funny. She's over here shaking, trembling.
The pool. We put the pool on there every single board meeting, guys. If you go back and watch the tapes, on every single board meeting, it tells you the amount of the pool. And you guys takes it out and never pay to fix the pool. The pool would have been up and running by now. It's been hot as ever outside. And the kids would have loved to just cool off and have something to do. And then also learn how to swim. I don't know why I keep telling y'all that. You know, the number one thing that we don't know how to do is swim. So what we have to do is teach our kids how to swim.
You see what she's doing? She tries this racial shit. She's so stupid, bro. So you're just going to insult everybody, which everybody, majority probably does know how to swim. And she's just out here like, oh yeah, the kids don't know how to swim. She's been saying this for months now.
So I just want people. Okay, guys, this is between us. Y'all have to come down. You're here to listen to what we have to say. Oh, I know how to swim, know that. So that's why I keep pushing it, because growing up in this community. Because for those that don't know, it was an in-ground swimming pool here in the village of Dolton. For those that don't know the history, learn the history, and you'll understand why I keep fighting for certain things, which is a pool for the kids. But everybody don't got the same dreams as I have as it relates to the vision for the village of Dolton. So moving on, because we got several other things to go on. Is that it? Did anybody want to make a motion, or it was just your discussion?
It was for discussion, but if we can make a motion to move this to the committee of the whole meeting and actually have a committee of the whole meeting so we can go into further discussion.
Okay. And did you want to bundle up the second one with that, or what?
Yes, I can bundle up
E. All right. So she has a motion. Is that second?
D and E.
Second.
The motion is second. Colorado.
Yeah, D and E.
Yes.
Are we bundling D and E before we take a motion?
D and E.
Okay. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion approved to bundle.
Hope there's no flood in Dolton because she's the only one who knows how to swim. Clearly these kids out here, she's their only hope. You have to go to a fucking community center police station to learn how to fucking swim. That sounds like fun.
D and E.
All right, next on the agenda is discussion and approval of sale of unapproved purchases.
Okay. So once again, after speaking with the accounting person and going over the financial status of the village, in 2021, October of 2021, the board approved a fleet for cars through Enterprise. We learned of other vehicles, 3 Tahoes, and I believe a Ford Expedition through First Governmental Leasing. I am suggesting for discussion because right now, looking at the warrant list and the leases, we spend roughly, it started in 2022, December 2022, all of 2023, and we're in the middle of 2024. We've spent almost $250 some odd $1,000 on these vehicles. If we keep the lease for the 5 years, which is 60 months, we would be spending $718,000.
Damn.
That's with the cost of and interest. We cannot afford that, so I'm asking.
And the thing is, Tiffany doesn't give a fuck about that. All she cares about is the next 4 years. Do you think she really cares what happens to the city after her term? You know? She doesn't. She doesn't give a fuck. So that's why it's like, bro, this is what I can do. I'm going to max everything out because I can. And fuck you, because it's going to be sustainable for probably another 4 years. Good enough for me. She don't give a fuck about all this extra shit. Planning. Thinking about the future. No, man. You got me fucked up.
That we look into the legal ramification of returning the vehicles because most of them were signed without proper authority anyway. So my discussion is to place this for committee of the whole to move forward and looking to see how we can return those 3 Chevy Tahoes and 1 Expedition.
We can definitely discuss it because I don't have any information as it relates to what you're stating. Because you throw a lot of things up here that don't be true.
It's simple
So,
counting, baby.
hold
All
on,
you have to do
hold
is
on.
multiply.
That's your problem. You like to talk when others talking. Let me get it out. I was quiet while you said everything you wanted to say. Now let me get mine out. You say things up here that's not true all the time, trustee, and that's not fair to the department heads, the residents, or myself. So I would like to get clarity of it, and this is why I told Trustee House that you guys should put a synopsis together, and you guys should tell us what it is that you're looking for. So when we come to a meeting, everyone's prepared, everyone has documentation, and everyone can answer the questions for you. But you guys come to a meeting, you just throw something up here, and then you just think people should know the answer, and they don't even have whatever you're talking about in front of them. We talked about this at the last board meeting. So I'm asking the same thing once again, because other than that, it's just going to be a back and forth. We put on a show for all the cameras in the back, and nothing gets accomplished. So I'm asking you guys that if it's something you're looking for, because I don't have this, and I don't even know what you're talking about.
What's up, Randis? I hope I said that right. What's up? How you doing?
To even respond to you to say, hey, this is the lease. This is what happened with the lease. I couldn't respond because I don't have that in my possession. So I'm fine with putting it on the next meeting to discuss it further once we get more clarity to what it is you're looking for.
Okay, thank you so much. I just would like to say for clarity, since you said that I give a lot of false information, it's simple math. I know how much $149,000 times 5, it's simple math. So that's fine. I'm fine. I just want to make sure that we do approve it to go to discussion because those are things that we need to move forward and return.
Right. And just for everybody, crystal clear, y'all know we have a ton of vehicles as it relates to police department, fire department. Y'all know that. So it amazes me how you come and y'all do clickbait and point out certain things and say, hey, I want to return this, I want to return that. And it's several different things.
Notice how she stopped saying the word grandstanding and all that extra shit because they already called her out. They're like, we already know your words, Tiffany. We already know what you're going to say. So she kind of cut that out. So now she's going for clickbait. This lady, her vocabulary is limited to that of like a 10-year-old, bro. I know 10-year-olds with better vocabulary, so I'm not even lying to you. Maybe 13-year-olds. Let's go up a bit. I know 13-year-olds who have a better vocabulary than her. That shit is wild to me, bro. Like, how did she become mayor? And you don't have to be the smartest person to become mayor. But if you're just a dumbass, there's a difference between, like, not taught in school and being a fucking dumbass. She's just stupid, like, type shit, like life, like real life stupid.
Things that didn't happen in this village. But that's why I said you have to get clarity before y'all put something on the agenda so that we're not going back and forth just to kick the can down the road to say, hey, we're going to talk about this at another meeting. So what was the point of putting it on here? But we still got to talk about it later. Right. We still didn't discuss anything because there was nothing given. All I'm saying to you guys is I don't like to waste time. We come to a meeting and we waste time. Nothing get accomplished because it's just something on the agenda and you still didn't get your answer and we still just went back and forth for nothing. That is my point. Synopsis, please. Thank you. Moving forward. Okay. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Has been motion second. Call it out.
So that's gonna be a discussion.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right. Next on the agenda is discussion of current fines.
So I add this on the agenda and I guess we'll make a motion so that we can add this to transfer this to the committee of the whole also. The discussion is the fines. So we have an ordinance number 23-009 where on August the 7th, 2023, you proposed that we raise some of the fines in the village. And one of them was the grass fee. So I remember this clear as yesterday. You told us that there were a lot of abandoned properties in the village and that the banks weren't doing the maintenance on it. And then Trustee Stan Brown, he seconded that it was becoming a problem, so that we should do something like increase the fine so that we could make or so that the banks can have more of an incentive to make sure that the grass was cut. And I was totally for that in terms of the banks. But what we weren't told is that the $500 fee is for everyone. So I have landlords that's calling me stating that their tenants are being presented with $500 fines so for a lack of grass cutting. And that wasn't what I personally agreed to. I thought that the plan was to ticket to go up in fees for the banks only. So now that we have tenants or landlords calling, I'd like to take this to the committee of the whole so that we can have discussion, so that we can make some changes and discuss it with the residents in regards to who these fines let's specify.
Look at how bro's looking at her. I know that's probably just his focusing face, but damn, bro. Jesus, who are these people, bro? I am shit.
The difference between the banks and the landlords and the homeowners in regards to the fines.
Okay, well, I pray that we're not doing that. I pray that it's definitely going to the bank. So we will look into that, and this goes back to what I was just saying. We put stuff on the agenda. We can't give you answers currently because no one knows what you're looking for. You just put village fines. That could be anything from a ticket to garage address missing, but no one was specific in what it is that they're looking.
No one was Pacific Ocean enough so that I could know. This woman don't know nothing. I had to put the fucking double negative. There was nothing Pacific about it. She said that with confidence.
For
What? Hold on.
Anything from a ticket to garage address missing, but no one was specific in what it is.
No one was Pacific Ocean, baby. Holy shit. Fuck. Tiffany Henyard for mayor 2025, folks.
That they're looking for. So we just need you guys to let the department heads know what you're looking for. So when we come to a meeting, we're better equipped and we ain't got to kick the can down the road again to have another meeting that we should have got resolved today if people would have told us what they're looking for. So I'm definitely fine with going over this and clearing it up. But also you guys have to take responsibility for not paying vendors their money for the high grass. The high grass is scattered through our community. Y'all know we have over 400 vacancies, and y'all know that Public Works cannot cut all the vacant properties. And you guys have to work better at coming up with a plan, because right now we don't have it as it relates to from you. You guys come here, you dictate and tell us what you guys want us to do, but there's no plan in place.
With sense and structure like Tiff, she could be president. Fuck. Imagine her giving the address to the nation or whatever, whatever the fuck speech. Holy shit, that would be a tragedy. We would be laughed at across the world. She's already making Chicago look like a fucking joke. Or not Chicago, Illinois. No, it's Dolton of Illinois, right? So it's not Chicago. She's already making Dolton look crazy, though. I'll tell you that much. I don't know about y'all Dolton people now. After her, I don't know. Let's listen. That's your representation. Listen to me. I'm playing. I'm sure you guys are not fucking morons like her, but it's crazy that that's the representation. Fuck.
The board that wants to tell us how to run the day-to-day, which I keep telling y'all legislate, y'all do not govern the day-to-day operation. But I just wish you guys would pay.
Jim, it's the politics. Yeah, it's all the politics out here, man.
People their money so that they can come out and cut the high grass.
Thank you, Mayor, for that. So it's just, and this is just for the record at this point, this is for the residents. I find it interesting that she continues to act as if she does not know what we're referring to. And we talked about the leases. I wasn't going to say anything, but you signed them. So if you signed the leases, how are you unaware of the leases in which we are referring to? It's the smoke and the mirrors. I sit here and I said, you know what, Lord, I was going to let it go.
You know what,
but
Lord?
You were the one who brought it to us to increase the fines. So if we had a cow meeting, and this is for the residents, right? Because she keeps saying, the trustees this, the trustees that. Let's, just so you all know, there's a thing called checks and balances. That's why we're all up here, right? So we really shouldn't even have to go back and forth with who knows what. The goal is for you to run it past the board, which is us here, to tell us what you're doing, and then us approve it. What you've been doing is you do everything on your own, and then when we revert it back and say, hey, no, you weren't supposed to do that, you sit here and say, oh, I don't know what you all are referring to. I mean, I have to get back to you on that. Let's stop doing that. Let's have the meeting. Again, I would like to set it forth so that we can have CAL meetings. Let's go back to having 2 meetings per month like we're supposed to in our ordinance, and that'll prevent a lot of this you acting as if you don't know. Because if we all have this conversation with the residents, they'll know, we'll know, and you'll know. This is a team effort. It's Team Dolton, not a one-man band. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, so what I truly believe, trustee,
I know.
is that you in particular want to decrease the fines because you got tickets on your house for the high grass. Your bushes weren't cut, your grass wasn't serviced, right? So you remind me of Trustee Valerie Stubbs that put in an ordinance because she didn't want to pay fines on her rental properties. It's the same thing. You guys only pick and choose things that's beneficial to you guys that affect you. But you were talking about this a month ago. You were talking, please, you're going to be removed. You're going to be removed. You cannot just talk.
They're about to clear the room. I wanted to get to the end where they notify the bills and shit. But something's telling me Lacey is itching. Like his dick is itching to clear the room. He cannot wait to clear this room. Like he's ready to go. He is ready to fire off and clear this room. And I think this is going to end in a not so groovy way to where we don't even get to finish the meeting, but we'll see.
You will be removed. And again, Valerie Stubbs, ex-trustee right there, her. She do things for self. So back to what I'm saying. You have to do better. You have to do better than what you're doing. Okay, you out of order. You need to remove her. Remove her.
Yes, President.
Remove her.
Yes, God.
Y'all cannot be that out of order. Like, come on now.
Yes,
Come
Jesus.
on. Come on. Even if you don't like somebody, you can't be that out of order. You have to remove her. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave.
And you know how she never really addresses anything? She just talks about their behavior and how they address things, and then she'll just kind of go off into a rant on some other shit, but she never addresses what they're talking about.
Please leave. Because you just too out of order. Please leave.
You just too out of order.
You out of order. Goodbye.
Yeah.
You are out of order. Goodbye.
It's golden, bro. This shit is golden.
You are out of order. You out of order. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Valerie Stubbs.
I've never seen a mayor like this, bro. Even the shitty mayors, and shout out Hannibal. He covers a lot of mayors, mayors in Oakland, mayors in fucking just a bunch of mayors. I can't remember all of them. I haven't seen one mayor that's as bad as her, bro. She is literally the definition of a shit show every time she walks through. Every time she comes through the spot, it's like it's. And look at these two guys talking to each other. Who the fuck are they? That's.
You need to exit. Valerie Stubbs, you need to exit.
Who are these guys?
Valerie Stubbs, you need to exit.
Men in black.
Continue the meeting? Why is this even an issue?
Come on. Come on. I don't know why y'all do that this here in Dolton. Any other village meeting, they remove people out. They go. You cannot be that disrespectful. You cannot. We will not take disrespect. Come on. Come on.
Okay, if she does not exit, then the meeting will
guys.
If you do not exit, then the meeting will be
You got nothing to do with you.
The meeting ain't about to be over, so
you
cannot shut down the meeting.
Ma'am.
See, that's the first thing they want to do is shut the meeting down. I see you guys. Oh, we need 200 likes. Shout out everybody who just dropped in. Make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. I see the mods saying it. But thank you everybody for popping in.
Yes. Trustee. Stop.
You stop. You
Stop.
shouldn't have did that.
Stop.
You shouldn't have did that.
Yeah,
You
please,
shouldn't have
stop.
did that. We can continue with the meeting.
All right.
He
Valerie
allowed it.
Stubbs, you can go.
We can continue with the
No, because y'all disrespect and y'all think it's okay to continue. Did I call anybody? What you just called?
Tiffany's just a moron.
What you just say?
You called
That was out of order.
You called her name. That was out of
I didn't
order.
call her out her name. I did not.
You shouldn't have called her name at all.
Miss Stubbs.
Tiffany's a
You should
moron.
have said her
It's time to go. It's time to
Keep going on with the meeting.
It's time to exit.
The meeting will be shut down.
The meeting is not
We
going to
can
be shut down.
then people will be able to come back in. If you
All
do
she
not
has to do is
leave, if
exit.
she does not
The fact
leave,
that they keep
the
wanting to
meeting
shut
will
down
not
these
continue.
meetings. All she got to do is exit.
Because he on the chopping block, you know.
He on the chopping block,
He
you know.
does not have the authority to
That's hilarious, bro. They want to end this meeting so bad. Let me skip ahead and see if they... I don't think they ended it. They're still talking. They're still grooving. No, they're still moving and grooving. They didn't end it. Damn, no, but it's only 7 more minutes. Oh, okay. It's like 16 more minutes left in the video. I feel like something ended this meeting abruptly. Heidi G, shout her out. Hit that like, folks. I appreciate you, Heidi. Thank you for the 5. Shout her out, man. Tiff's lawyer's petition to be removed for non-payment. What does that mean? Petition for removed for non-payment. So they want to be paid is what we're saying. Okay. I would assume so. All right, anyways, let's continue. Let's see what happens.
shut down the meeting.
Could you imagine this as your mother? I honestly feel sorry for her daughter. What a role model. She has absolutely no shame. She truly has absolutely no respect for the people. Man, listen, when her daughter turns about 15, 16, she's going to realize like, oh, my mom is kind of fucking batshit. And the internet is forever. Her daughter's probably going to stumble across one of my videos. I'm going to have the little gray hairs popping out and shit, having a cool couple 100,000 subscribers, and she's going to be like, oh shit, this is the guy who covered my mom. She's going to find Hannibal's videos, and she's going to be like, oh shit, my mom is a piece of shit. I'm telling you.
Why?
The internet lasts forever.
Okay, goodbye.
That lady needs to
Goodbye.
honestly shut the fuck up, though, to be real.
You can exit. You can exit.
Like, we get it. You can shut the fuck up now. Go outside. Look at her. Don't talk to him. That lady low-key needed to leave though. She was doing way too much.
Yep.
She's doing way too much. Come on now. We were why are we always civil all the way to the end? What's up, E. Martin? How you doing? Thank you. Why are we always civil up until the end? Then some fuck shit happens. Let's just finish the meeting properly. All right, I'm gonna start skipping. I'm waiting for one of the suits to start talking. That's exactly what I'm waiting for. Because I recognize this man walking around. He's like the fire chief or... Don't quote me, man. I recognize him, though. He's always there. But these two motherfuckers are quite new. And it's not her lawyer. Unless she got new lawyers or something. What's up, Durandis? I hope I said that right. All right, let me skip ahead. Fuck. What's going on? Why is she still fucking talking, bro? Just leave. All right, she's actually pissing me off.
I've been outside this whole time. I was outside just making sure they didn't have nothing going on. And then they're like, you guys better get in there. They showed me the camera, and I saw everybody all in one spot. I was like, all right, I'll
Do you want us to just sit here in silence, Terry? There's nothing happening. She probably had to get more lawyers because she's getting charged soon. Possibly. It's possibly for a good defense. Somehow. Somehow. Tiff is whispering to the suits. Yeah, no, she's been... This has to be like her lawyers or something.
No. Yeah.
No, Terry's just being a dumbass. Terry knows exactly what they're doing. I don't know who Terry
Residents,
is.
can you guys please be quiet because we got real business to tend to in this meeting tonight.
Please, for the fuck's sake.
Please.
Okay, Chief Lacey.
No, Tiffany loves this though. She liked this. This gives her time.
She gone.
Okay, Chief Lacey.
What's next on the agenda?
Right, exactly.
Okay, clerk. Clerk. So we left off at
We on discussion still.
the fine.
We on discussion
Okay.
still.
No, this young lady.
It's crazier than Jerry Springer.
No, I'm still in discussion.
So you motion to call the roll already?
No, we still discussing on the
Yeah.
previous, on the file.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I
So
want
he
to speak
said.
on that,
So the
I'm not
clerk
finished.
just made clarity. She said that you
I'm not
motioned
finished with
second.
the, no.
I know.
I'm-
Let
we
me
still in discussion.
just get it out. What she just talking. She said you said nobody.
Nobody
motioned.
said motion.
no, we're still discussing.
Okay, I know what I'm talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I want to touch bases on that.
Hold on 1 second, Trustee Brown, before you finish. I was in the midst of referring to something she and I were kind of having before we
ma'am.
interrupt this.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, can we get this meeting because we behind.
Go ahead.
We lost out from the last meeting. We still.
Trustee,
have a lot of
unfortunately,
items.
until this young lady gets up, the meeting can't.
What is going on? Now they want to... Who the fuck needs to get up?
I don't know.
All right, didn't the young lady just leave?
I support it at this point. Get up and get the fuck out, bro. Like, what? Like...
No, there's a second young lady that needs to leave.
Oh, my God.
Now y'all going out of control. This.
Okay, so while they're doing that,
She's going to end the meeting.
let's continue with the meeting. You want to what? What?
Everybody just gave up. That's hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen, could we please come to a happy medium so we can get? We have about 10 more items.
Right. Tell them to come back here.
Please.
Yeah, please tell them to leave.
Ignorant,
The
bro.
fact that these two keep inciting stuff is crazy.
All right.
That's exactly what they doing.
They're doing inciting stuff.
Jason, sit down. We need to continue on Mayor, can you please order them to?
No, if y'all want to go over y'all stuff, y'all can. We could keep going.
Let's keep going. Okay, well, let's keep going. It's just a matter of they kind of loud. But we can keep going. They're loud.
No, we're gonna move here or sit here.
All it takes is to.
Yeah, so we can
It's all
continue.
come from
In check. Yeah.
Oh, this meeting's fucked.
So let me finish.
I think this movie's
Have
fucked.
everybody's
This meeting's fucked.
Okay. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we're back.
As I
actually.
was saying, we were talking about the fees and the fines, and I know that you were making a comment, and I just think that it's funny how you find the need to deflect. Because if my grass was as tall as the Sears Tower, it still wouldn't compensate for the amount of money that you're wasting on taxpayers' dollars. So it still would not add up to the millions of dollars that you spending on first-class flights, the millions of dollars that you spending on parties, the $1 million you spending on renting cars that you don't remember renting. So with that being said, let's move this to the committee of the whole, and hopefully we can talk about this with the residents so that we could discuss fines so that this administration won't keep increasing your fines because she just won't stop spending and she won't prioritize the spending. So she'll just continue to spend the money and then increase the fines to make you guys pay for it. So in order to stop that, we'll have a discussion as a family with the residents. And thank you guys.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna move forward.
Are you
but
guys voting on this?
They want to send it to committee. So
Oh,
they
it's
wanna
just
check.
going to committee of the whole. Thank you.
So we're gonna move forward, and for the record, people that say things about me, I want you to prove it. Because like I said, facts versus fiction. Y'all say parties, and I do nothing but unity and gatherings here in the community. When they do it, they say it ain't a party. They do the same thing I do, right? But when I do it, y'all claim it's a party. I'll say first class flights. Please show me here in the village of Dolton where I did a first class flight. I want you to show me that receipt, please, and thank you. So, for the record, I just want
You
people
don't
to say
remember
they
that
mix
either.
up the two body of governments that I'm over. They mix them up. We talking about Dolton.
You mix
We talking
them
about-
up, too.
Hold on, we're not talking to you. When it comes to the village of Dolton, please show me the stuff that y'all put up at the meeting for clickbait and got no truth to what you're saying, no facts to what you're saying, but y'all say it and throw it in the air.
Wheezy
That's
on the
not right.
mic.
And that's why I tell you, residents, stay.
Nah, it really is Lil Wayne up there. Lil Wayne actually does politics on the side. We never knew. Who knew? You know? Lil Wayne be doing shit. Stick to rapping, bro.
Whoa, because they will sit here and sing you off and just say anything, as most of the trustees do. They just talk with no facts. All right, moving on. Call the roll.
Okay, that's a discussion on the fine.
Right, she just said she want to move it to committee of the whole.
Okay.
So call the roll to move it to committee of the whole.
Voting to move that to. Did you motion it? Anyone? No one motioned.
did.
Or second.
Yeah, she did. It was motion.
Did you motion?
I'll
Did you move second? You did. Thank you. Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next is discussion of animal control program and use of animal control vehicle.
Yeah, so I added this to the agenda because this is another item that I would like to go to the committee of the whole.
Animal control.
A senior called me a few weeks ago asking, stating that she had a fee and a knuckle.
Animal example, you had an animal on your block that was loose at the pit, the village in prostitutes. What was that? Trustee show up about cows and 2 pounds.
Reason the truck is still out there. However, our
When
we could go.
animal control.
Girl, why don't you tell them to call the police department?
Because let me explain why I said that, Mayor, because I'm talking and I got the floor right now. Last week, there was some animals out. They called the police department, and the police department said, we don't have animal control anymore. So I don't understand why these people lie so much when it is 21,000 people in Dolton, and mysteriously a week ago it was used, but the other day he wanted to transfer it to a transport car, whatever it is. And I just don't understand it. If it's not
working and functioning department say it's not a working, functioning department. But why y'all lying? Y'all sitting here lying to these people.
See?
It makes no sense.
Okay,
It makes no sense that she sits here and lie like that. I just can't stand
Trustee,
it.
if
I
I
just let her
can,
talk now. But she lies so much. But she want to say somebody else lying. But we
Girl, you
dogs.
said that lie
Hold on,
talking about you live at your mama house and you make $300,000. Who the biggest lie?
We got proof to show that we picking up dogs. But we
Okay,
lying.
show us.
Stop it, trustee. Please stop.
Talking about somebody lying.
You always lying.
Okay, and you lying about you live in Dolton when you know you don't.
You don't live in Dolton. Get it right.
God.
Get it right.
Trustee Norwood.
Okay, so and why I asked, I mean, you know, it does get frustrating when you all sit here and tell these stories, and I guess that's the frustrating part. And I put this on the agenda because, of course, common sense. Before I would call this lady, I would call the animal control, right? So I did, and that's when I was informed that we no longer have animal control. Then I did a little digging, and I seen an article that stated that the administration didn't properly go about things the right way with the animals, and someone was doing something with the animals, and the state cut us off from having animal control. So none of this information was shared with anyone from the board. So that's why I asked, and I was thinking that in the event that the state has us barred from doing animal control for a while, I wanted to know because I was just thinking we paid $50,000 for the truck. So I just wanted to know what was the next plan for the truck in the event that we were no longer allowed to do animal control. So I'll vote to motion this to take it to the CAL meeting, and I'll bring all the evidence that I have at the meeting, and then we'll discuss it. But last time I called several times. The senior who called me, she called animal control several times, and they stated that we don't have it in the Village of Dolton. So that's why I put it on the agenda.
All right, moving on. Call the roll, please.
Who second, please? I didn't hear a second.
Jason did.
Thank you, Jason. Trustee Belcher. Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is discussion and approval of resolution of the Village of Dolton approving the reimbursement of administrative expenses from the TIF District Number 2. Is there a motion?
Mayor, if I may, I would like to bundle I through M. I will read a description of each one of them so that way we know what we're talking about, and then the discussion. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of
All right, so
points.
that's a motion to bundle?
Yeah, my motion is to bundle I, J, K, L, and M.
Oh, and M.
And M like Mary.
Okay.
Hi, Mary.
But you would do M. M, you can't
I
bundle
through
because
M.
that's closed session. Gotta go in closed session.
Okay, I through L.
You mean?
I'll do I through L, yes.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion second, call the roll?
But I'm not sure if anybody had discussion, Mayor.
We gotta
I
call
did.
it. This the bundle, this the bundle and
Thank you.
approval second.
Thank you.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, is there a motion to approve I through L?
So I'll make the motion.
Is there a second? Is there a motion and second? Any discussion?
Yes.
All right, because then I want to get a floor to Pete after that, whoever's going first.
Okay. So which is that we are transferring administrative expenses from the TIF district to the general fund. When I just stated in previous conversations, we are at a point where we're transferring money from a restricted account to the general fund to make payments, to pay retro pay, things that in a functioning budget was already allocated for. What is more concerning, and I'm going to say this.
Stan folded like a house of cards. Bet he's talking to the feds. No, this is the thing about Stan. He's a winning team type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a winning team type of dude. So, like, he has allegiance to Tiffany in a sense, I believe, but he's going to play the fence so perfectly to where he can get in on any side. Because ever since this administration went through, Stan kind of just teetered on the fence. He's always kind of been in between, kind of good graces of Tiffany, kind of good graces of the trustees. Stan is a you know, I mean, like, he doesn't take a stance on anything. He only goes with what majority is winning. That's my opinion on Stan. How come there's no petition to remove her? Listen, I don't know. Apparently, that just doesn't happen for the mayor. I don't know. But I've been asking this question.
Because I've said it at other meetings, is that this money that we are transferring, which adds up to a little bit over $1 million, they're stating are from administrative fees that have not been collected since 2005. My question, and I don't know because this is my first term, that if we have a CPA that we pay $45,000 or $60,000 per month, when did y'all just realize that y'all haven't been collecting these fees? Then it seems more strange that we're at the point that we have absolutely no money, that all of a sudden we haven't been collecting administrative fees. Let's go back to 2005. Oh my God, 36,000, 79,000, which totals the retro pay that we need to pay for the sergeants, lieutenants, and sergeants, the public works balance that we need to pay.
Yeah, I feel like anybody is better than her as mayor. Honestly, she sucks ass. Thank you, Love. CFuzz Love. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate you so much. Shout her out, man. Or him or her. All I see is a dog on the picture, so I'm not sure. Hey, CF, I appreciate you big time, man. I appreciate that. Big hearts for him.
All of this was included in the budget that we approved when they said retro was included.
I guess if you want to see entertainment, this is a reality show. It is a fact. This is a listen. Yep. Why do you think I turned this shit on? Because this shit is it's a whole saga. It's a whole season, bro. This shit is beautiful. I love me some chaos. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if nobody's really getting hurt. In this case, the citizens are getting fucked up the ass with a bunch of bills. But other than that, man, this is gonna go down in Chicago's history, not Chicago, in Illinois' history, in Dolton's history, as probably being the worst mayor they've ever had. And I'm here for it. But I mean, I don't think you could get much worse than this. She is really gonna go down as the worst mayor possible. It would be, you would have to try your absolute hardest to top this record. This is a good record right here. Top tier record.
And then we have insurance that needs to be paid. So when we had all these 3 years of meeting, I bring back the bag.
Kiana Belcher speaking right now, guys.
I bring back the grants. Ask the accountant, has any grants been deposited? Absolutely not. Why haven't any grants been deposited? Let me rephrase this because I don't want nobody to say I'm lying. Grants that require audits, $6.8 million that we have not received, but we have spent $6.7 million. Spending the money before we get it. Now we're forced to sit here and take money out of account that we really shouldn't be taking money out of because we at that rainy day part where we're barely gonna see if we can make payroll through the end of September. So while everybody's sitting up here talking about we've been lying,
Thank you, Claire.
they lying, I ain't took no first class flight. It's a warrant list to have, we didn't pay for the township conference. Why the hell is we paying for the township conference? That's because they swipe their card so much they be forgetting are they working for the township or are they working for the village of Dolton? Nevertheless, I'm voting because I know that it needs to be paid. My personal thought is they wouldn't get shit. But I have to do what's right for the community. And I have to do what's right for the people that go out and serve us every day. So yes, I am gonna vote for it, but I want everybody to know
that the mismanagement of this administration is beyond absurd. I mean, beyond absurd. If anybody ran their house the way this village is being ran, y'all need to lock them up.
All right, next.
we still in
Pete.
discussion.
Okay, hold on. I want to go to Pete first, Chief Pete, about the contract, please.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Again, before you today is the renewal for Bud's ambulance. The contract is a 3-year contract. It's pretty self-explanatory, where the monthly payment is in the same ballpark where it currently is now.
Wow, somebody who actually speaks like they don't have a fucking kindergarten education. So refreshing. He said 2 phrases and I already felt refreshed. I was like, damn, proper English. It's amazing. So refreshing.
However, in there, they have some built-in surcharge fees in the event that the fuel prices continue to fluctuate. So approximately 11,000 and some
He
change.
used big words like fluctuate. Tiffany's on her phone trying to look up what the word fluctuate means. She's like, what? Let me stop. He using big words is all I'm saying. It's rattling our brains because we're so used to this being a primitive playground argument. We have to kind of like re-wrinkle our brains because it's become smooth from all the sandpaper of Tiffany's fucking voice. We had to like regrain our fucking brains again.
Per month, and it's a 3-year contract, and we're seeking the approval from the mayor and the board tonight to move forward with the contract. Any questions?
Back to the ignorance, folks. Back to the ignorance.
Okay.
It was good for a minute.
Thank you. The other one on here that I want to discuss is about you guys wanting to give special counsel authority to review the insurance coverage. Anybody want to answer that? Why is that?
Do we have an attorney? Do the village of Dolton have an attorney?
Yes, we do have an attorney.
And who is that?
You already know who that is. So
No, please tell me, because they're not here. Who is it?
I'm not going to do the Q&A. So at the end of the
I'm
day,
not
you
gonna do
guys know
Q&A.
that y'all are surpassing your authority. My authority is the one that appoints the attorneys. Y'all know this. So why we get up here and do the same dance and fight? Why? We do the same thing. That's not y'all authority. You overstepping your authority. My authority is the mayor. I appoint counsel. Y'all know this.
That's a position. That's not an authority. My authority is the mayor. Holy fuck, guys. Who did you guys, I should say, who did they elect, bro? My shit. What did she say? Hold on. I forgot even what she said. That shit had me so fucked up.
Y'all know.
Her authority is the mayor. So, what? Huh?
But he's the one that appoints the attorneys. Y'all know this. So why we get up here and do the same dance and fight? Why? We do the same thing. That's not y'all authority. You overstepping your authority. My authority is the mayor. I appoint.
My authority is the mayor. Ma'am, respectfully, what the fuck does that mean?
Counsel. Y'all know this. Y'all know y'all cannot give your attorney cases. You know
Authority.
that. Especially that's the one he messed up.
What is
Like,
that
come on,
from?
man.
Respect my authority. I know I've that's a joke, but I can't remember what it's from. But funny, very funny.
Nobody want to.
I think it's South Park. Yeah, it's South Park. There we go.
Yeah.
Cartman.
I got
Yep,
you.
she's like Cartman, bro. Think about it. With a wig on, with a lot more melanin in her skin.
Keep
Sure,
telling
no,
you
no.
about this a money grab. Like, stop. We're not doing
So
that.
we're
not.
talking about the seats
I'm talking
versus
about-
VO Dalton
I'm-
and appointing a special counsel.
Yes, that's what I'm asking. I said, why
This,
do you guys?
this a case. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to finish.
Go ahead.
This case is too critical and a lot of it's been stalled. We haven't really gotten to the closure that we seek. There's been some offers made and still been kind of ongoing. So we want to make sure that there's a resolution to the case, and this is an effort to move it forward.
And that's through the village attorney. You know that. I know that. When the previous mayor was here, what did he do? Appoint counsel. So what makes y'all think it's any different now? Any mayor that sits in the seat appoints counsel. It is not the body, which is you guys. You guys legislate. That's it. You don't appoint. You don't make appointments. You don't have no appointment powers. You don't have nothing to do with my appointments. You can't fire them. You can't keep them, nothing. You got nothing to do with any of those things. You don't. You don't. And that's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all have to learn what it is you do and learn what it is I do.
And what it
But
is
you guys
I do.
cannot appoint anybody.
But you have to let me educate you, though. You guys are fucking stupid. You have to let me educate you. You have to learn from me. See, they're just not willing to let her educate them. Simple as that. They're just not. She is trying to educate them, folks. And they're just not willing to let her. It's simple, bro. Oh, this lady is on that cuckoo juice right here.
To any case. So again, here you go with this. And y'all already know I'm not gonna sign off on it. So putting on a show right in front of the people once again don't make no sense. We are not doing that. So all right, what else? Anything else? Any more discussion? All right, call the roll.
I have a
All right,
quick.
call the row. Man, and Clerk Key, just with her sweet self, over there just getting badgered in the corner. Call the row. Talking over her. Clerk Key is the one who, she said the least against Henyard this whole day, and she's just getting attacked. Man, shout you out, Clerk Key, if you ever see my videos. We love you. And thank you, Jim, for the 5 gifted memberships, man. You guys are fucking generous as hell today, man. Oru, Jean Barton, Sarah, Main Chick, Carrie, Heathen74. I like the name. It's fucking funny. Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you, Jim, and everybody who got the free membership, man. Shout her out. Always showing love in here. Man, we got hella new members. Let me see how much new members we got so far today. 16 new fucking members, man. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Make sure you guys check out the archive, all the extra shit. Go into the members tab. You have specialized emojis. You have a whole bunch of videos in full, no, not snippet form. So if you guys want to go back and watch old stuff, it's lit. I appreciate y'all, man.
Discussion on this.
Go ahead.
I just heard you say that you appoint people and no one can fire them. I can appoint a deputy clerk and you illegally fired her. So I don't understand what applies to you should apply to me.
Because what you don't understand is I am the head of the village. You are
It
not.
doesn't matter.
You are the
You
clerk.
don't- I don't
Hold
report
on. You
to
just
you,
asked
Mayor.
me. You just
I
asked
don't
me, and
report
I'm
to
giving
you.
you the answer. So at the end of the day, you already know that that's in court. So to go back and forth with you while it's in court doesn't make any sense. But I'm telling you the facts so that you will understand the how and why it happens and how it works. But
Well,
nobody
put
wants to
the
do
facts
it.
right
Everybody
before you
wants to
report
sit here
them to me.
and be over someone else's position. I ran to lead, not follow. Especially people that ain't got no vision. I don't do that. I ran to lead, and you guys keep wanting to tell me what to do. We're not doing that. So
And
here
again,
we
the
are today.
ordinance states, so let's talk about.
Stefan said pause and let it play. Shut up and let it play. Stefan's stupid as fuck, bro. He clearly hasn't been here before. Maybe he's trolling. I hope he's trolling. I don't feel like being mean to anybody. Let's continue.
Ordinance
we don't get to that, but we don't get to that
that
once
you
we
don't
get
follow,
in
which
personnel.
states that the clerk has the
We gonna get
authority
into that, clerk.
to appoint a deputy clerk.
We're gonna get into that in personnel.
I remember when she did fire the deputy clerk. That shit, because remember the deputy clerk had said something back to her, and she didn't like that shit. And I guess since it was kind of a loophole of her not being appointed, maybe she was hired by the other clerk who was appointed, so she can fire that person. I don't know, but it was always like a interesting firing, to be real.
So yeah, but I'm just saying, let's follow the
I
ordinance.
through L. I through L.
Thank you.
Any more discussion for I through L? All right,
Yeah,
call the
I
roll.
do. I have a discussion for after will. So my discussion is on the transfer. And this is just important for Dolton residents because I know that for the last few years, you all have seen us fighting for transparency. We've been fighting for the access to the credit card bills. We've been fighting.
It's called a reaction stream. No, I mean, Stefan clearly doesn't understand the fucking internet. If anybody goes live in general, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I could have just I could have screen shared this video. I could have recorded this whole meeting and just posted it on my channel and said absolutely nothing. Like, come on. He has to be trolling because that's just a brain dead comment. When you go live, it's clearly to talk to people. So
for access to my viewpoint. The reason why they will not give us the access is because this is what they've been doing. Spending all the money, and now they've done so to the point where now they need us. They have to tell us. because they need us to do this transfer. So even though we're against it, because we know that if the money was being spent right, and if they were following the budget prevents this from happening. So just so the residents know, we don't want to sit here and fight every meet. It really is unfair to you all, but this is important. The taxpayers' money is what we're here to do. We're here to make sure that every dime that's coming in and every dime that's going out is accounted for. So I just want you all to understand that you sometimes may see us get a little frustrated, but we're getting frustrated because this job should be much more simple. We are put in place and you all elected us to do just this. And if you didn't have us here, this thing would be way worse because we'd probably be transferring 2 or 3 million instead of the 1. So I just want to say that we don't want to bicker and argue in front of you all, and we are trying to save the community, but this spending and this mismanaging is just out of control.
Somebody said South Park like 15 minutes later. That's hilarious.
That's why you see us trying to have a liquidation sale and sell everything because they spent it all. Thank you.
I can't wait till the truth come out. I swear I can't. But anywho.
What truth? Why do we have to wait for the truth to come out? Just let it out. You can't wait for so you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't make any sense. Contradictory. Can't even say the word. She's contradicting as fuck.
I got one point of clarity.
Quiet, please.
Okay.
Quiet.
No, just one point for clarity. The attorney is not Olson, Sturk, Murphy, Frazier, McGrath. That's being recommended as somebody that was advised to us for a special type of defense that we need, without putting all of the information out there because it will be in court. I just wanted to make sure we clarify this is not legislative counsel. It's a special niche of attorney that we are seeking to push forward. Thank you.
And for clarity, we went through those steps as it related to a special type of attorney that was supposed to handle that case. But I always get in closed session to go more details about all of that because like I know when it's in litigation, you talk in the back. So can we call the roll, please, so we can go to closed session?
Trustee Belcher. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed to bundle I through L.
All right. And next on the agenda is personnel matters. We will go.
I'm sorry, for correction, excuse me, Mayor. I said bundle, but it was for approval. So it's to approve items I through L, just
right.
For the records.
Right. So we're going in closed session for personnel matters, but I do want to make some clarity and clear some things up. I see that you guys went and created this agenda, whereas I created an agenda for the Village of Dolton, and we put everything on there that was needed to talk about, including terminate the contract of Otis and Sturk, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath. You guys didn't put that on here, nor did you put on there the termination of.
So they're gonna go into a private meeting. Oh. So this is what the suits are there for, to bulldoze whatever's going on in the background. That's what I'm assuming the suits are there for. Christine Martin, man. Shout her out, man. Shout out Christine Martin. I appreciate you. It's your commentary and awesome members in chat that keep me watching. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like them. The folks in chat are lit. I appreciate everybody in chat, man. All 500 of you guys strolling through. Stop playing. 520. No, shout you out, Christine. I appreciate it. Everybody throw some hearts out for Christine. I appreciate that, man. Nah, it really is the chat that makes this shit fun. Because honestly, watching 3 hours of this shit by yourself is kind of tough. But when you can talk to your peoples, that's when shit gets interesting. That's why these are so hard for me to do, because I have to watch these videos by myself. So it's always refreshing to like break it down with chat, talk shit with you guys. But I appreciate you, Christine. Everybody who fucking came through. But let's see let's finish her monologue real quick.
Freeman.
What's up, Detail Queen?
I put that on there so the board and I can discuss it, but I don't see that here. Yet you put all these other people on here, and y'all do know this is targeted. This is harassment, and you guys are doing political retaliation for the names that you put on here for personnel matters. It don't make no sense that you're considering layoffs due to you claiming financial, but yet you're picking people that don't make half the salary as a lot of other people because you're supposed to start at the top, work your way down. But yeah, you pick people that in the clerks, they make what, $15 an hour? Like, make this make sense of how you guys are trying to handle this. And you know, like I know, you guys have the authority to put anyone on administrative leave. You don't have the authority to remove anybody that I appoint. So I just want to clear this up for the public because everybody y'all roused up.
Work all day to see this train wreck live. What's up, Rick? Nah, this thing is beautiful. It's a great end to your day. If you had a tough day, just go ahead and turn on this bullshit. It's better than a fucking movie. It's better than reality TV. This is the true reality TV, people. We never really had this back in the day. You know, in the 2000s when all the reality shit was going on and reality this and all the Kardashians. This is the true reality TV right here. Unfucking cut. You can't get any better than this. And boots on the ground.
You guys sitting here just trying to make decisions without stating facts. So today we will state facts as it relates to what you do and what I do, as I always state. But we're going to go on closed session, go over this bogus list that you put together, and then we'll come back out and we will tell the public again what the truth is in the matter.
Closed session. See, this is what the suits are here for. They're getting ready to bulldoze everything these people know. They have all the books memorized. They had the paralegals talk to them real quick. They have all the knowledge. They have the iPhones, all the information, the key points. Listen, they're ready to rock and fucking roll. That's why she brought these two guys here. So we're not going to get to hear what they said, but they're going to shut some shit down, that's for sure. But long story short, she might get a few things passed. She might get her way in the short run, but I think this saga is going to come to an end. But, you know, by the time her term is over, she's going to get voted out. If the FBI doesn't do something ahead of that.
Moving forward. But Keith Freeman will be added onto this list. It's shocking that you didn't put him on there, board, especially if y'all didn't like him, don't care for him.
So are we
whatever.
not having a regular meeting there? That's, I guess, for clarity, since you're saying he's gonna be added to this list.
Yeah, but we got a regular meeting right after this. We have a regular meeting right after
Okay,
this.
that's all I was
But I'm
trying to
just
ask.
saying that you guys didn't add it. Y'all added everything else. And like I said, y'all want to be in control so bad. Y'all added all this stuff to the agenda, but you didn't add his thing. And then you put my report at the very end. Why is that?
Because
this is
fuck
stuff that
you.
I'm talking about. This is stuff I'm talking about. So you gotta let me do what I'm supposed to do and get my report like I get y'all the floor on this general announcement. Y'all say whatever y'all want to say about whatever y'all got going on, and then I get the opportunity to do the
It's
same.
because,
you guys wanna
fuck
put it
you,
at the
Mayor.
end
They
as
put you
though
at the end. You still get to say something. I see nothing wrong. Just like how you ripped down Kiana Belcher's picture. She didn't. Come on. We don't see nothing wrong here.
I am not the leader of the city. So,
Five
is there a
minutes.
motion to go in closed session to discuss personnel matters?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Call the roll.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Trustee Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion approved to go into closed
And yeah,
session.
she did bring up
All
Keith
right,
Freeman.
so we will be going downstairs to closed session. We might be down there in a minute. We got a lot of things to discuss. If you choose to stay, please. If not, this is your time to exit if you would like. Thank you so much.
She couldn't wait to get rid of those people. All right, everybody stick around because we're not done yet. We're not done yet. This is probably going to come back, honestly, but I'm low-key not going to wait for it because I wanted to do a Wade Wilson phone call while we're still live. Is this still live, though? That's the question. Let's see. If it's still live, we'll put this in the back burner. Yep, it's still live. All right, so they're having closed session. All right, well, fuck it. Let's do a Wade Wilson phone call while we're waiting.
Yeah, I think you just hit it with the tape.
What about the match? The match cut?
You might have, I don't know, my tape was wrong.
Find out. We gotta do
You support report.
I would do Sarah Boone. Let me look into her. But yeah, see, it's like an hour and 44 minutes. This is low-key a whole new live stream I gotta do.
449 sub, because Ms. She can potentially what it is of viewed. I need to see if I can at that point in time will be a
complete my case that in every way, shape, and form by September 26th.
is set at 9 a.m.
It's down to me representing myself in 62 days.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Am I supposed to?
What now we're addressing, ma'am, is September 17th.
Right.
The deadline, which is 2 weeks after having the physical view of any of the physical evidence. It sounds like Mr. J is going to try to meet with you pretty promptly regarding the digital evidence. So you'll have plenty of time to review that in 2 weeks at a minimum, or 2 weeks at most rather, to lodge any objections to the physical evidence.
I understand. I just don't understand how to file objections.
I cannot answer that for you. That would be me providing you legal advice, which I'm prohibited from doing. All I can tell you is that if you have objections to any of the exhibits that the state may seek to move into evidence, you will have to lodge those objections by the close of business on September 17th. And those objections will have to be in writing.
Connected.
If we have to have a hearing on those objections, that hearing will be held on September 26th.
Okay. And if I may ask, are these being delegated or I'm being incorporated in this in order for me to be able to say yay or nay?
I don't know what that means. What do you mean delegated?
Are you delegating to me as you've delegated everything else in regards to taking my counsel and all of your orders?
You are representing yourself for the reasons that the court identified in its 16-page order. It is your responsibility, as you are representing yourself and proceeding pro se, to comply with the court's orders and deadlines. So if you have objections to any of the exhibits that the state may be seeking to offer into evidence, be it digital or physical, based on your review of those, the deadline to submit those in writing would be on September 17th.
Okay, so you're making statements, so I don't have any say in it.
I've asked you what your thoughts would be as to when. You've never provided me in a disagreement with regard to that date as of yet. You've asked questions about your motions that I haven't seen yet, your desire to have hard copies, which we addressed at the last hearing, but I'll be glad to address it again today. You have yet to tell me that that date's unacceptable for you, and if so, why?
I wouldn't necessarily say unacceptable. I'm just uncomfortable with agreeing to a date when I am pro se and have never been pro se before and do not know what I'm doing. So I just want to make sure that I do it correctly and have an understanding also if you are proposing that I go to trial within 62 days that I know what I'm going into.
All right, fuck her. We're going to come back to her. I'm going to have to do more of a video on Sarah Tunage because that's just boring, folks. But there's a lot of good snippets in here, I'm very sure. So I'm going to go and cover this. I know it's a fucking shit show and a half.
Before we're done with the hearing?
It's a shit show and a half. I'm going to come back to this. But I wanted to cover these Wade Wilson calls. I already have it pulled up on the corner. I might have fucked myself over. Now I can't find it. Now I'm looking unprofessional. Here they are. Boom, bam. Okay, shout out phone calls from prison, man, because these calls, I don't know. I'm having a good time. They're not popping off just yet, but you guys let me know what you think about the Wade Wilson calls. Are they boring? Do you not want to hear them? Do you super want to hear them? You guys let me know. I posted only like 2 videos, so we're just getting started. No, 3 videos to be exact. But there's some good calls. Hold on, let me change the title so I don't clickbait anybody. Like how Tiffany Henyard says, it's always the clickbait. Wade Wilson phone calls with ex-girlfriend. And then that way, you guys get a sneak peek, and I can just repost it for another Wade Wilson call. Because there is a lot of them. And I have Sarah Boone, I have Tiffany Henyard. I have a lot of videos, and I don't know how I'm going to release these videos. It's just a lot. It's a lot of shit to cover. A lot of shit to cover. But anyways, let me thumbnail this properly. And let us begin, actually. We could begin this call while...
Please enter the area code and
You can hear him breathing.
please hold. Please wait while your call is being connected. Please hold. Hello, this is a prepaid call from
Wilson.
an inmate at the Lee County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hey, your current balance is $12.
Okay, so just a little recap for those of you who have no idea. I know a lot of you guys do know for sure. This is the psychopath who decided to strangle one girl and then run another girl over during his drug-fueled, drunken party night. So he strangles one chick, kills her, takes a car, picks up another girl, and then runs her over 1,000,000 times. So that's pretty much the update, and he's in jail for that. But he still has contact with his ex-girlfriend, and these conversations get a little interesting. Check my channel for the other videos I dropped, but this is probably like the third call I've dropped so far. All right, let's do it.
98 cents. This telephone call may be monitored or recorded. Thank you for using GTL.
Hey, lovey.
Hi, baby.
Hey, baby. How are you?
Ah, God damn.
I know. Yeah, I know, Mila. I know, baby. I know. I fucked up badly. The
This
worst.
is not a fuck up, babe. This is not a fuck up.
No, this is more than a fuck up. This is more than a fuck up, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I put you in this position. I'm sorry that you have people trying to talk to you. You know. Hey, listen.
I'm
the
not
girl-
sorry about any of this. You killed 2 people. Why are you not remorseful at all about this?
Hey, shout
I
you
am.
out, baby. Shout you out. And you hear what she's saying? Why are you not remorseful at all about this? See, she knows this guy, right? She knows him a bit more than us. So maybe he's just very nonchalant about everything, very monotone about things. But even she's saying, why are you so just like, you just don't give a fuck? Bro really doesn't care. And that's the thing. His dad asked him, his girl is asking him, why? What, like, at least give me an answer. We all know you're fucking psycho. Just give me a reason as to why you killed her. Can't give him one. Cannot give him one.
Why do you think I told them that I did?
They had the son. That could have been my son saying, I want my mom to walk through the
Yeah,
front
but
door."
Mila, it never would be you. You got to understand what I'm telling you. And we got to get over this shit if we're going to be talking a little bit, at least. I never was going to kill you ever.
I could have been saying, I'm waiting for mom. This guy, this little boy on the news says, I'm waiting for my mom to walk through the front door. You did that to his mother.
Yeah.
What if that was your mom? Think about it.
I know. I do. Every
Why are
day.
you not thinking about this?
I am, Mila.
He
I
doesn't.
am.
I don't
think
think
about
he
this
cares.
every day. Trust me, I am. I want to.
Are
Oh,
you
Mila.
sorry?
Yes, I'm sorry. I want to die, Mila. I want to. I just. Yeah. You know, I don't even want to fucking live, Mila. That's how bad this is. It's that bad for me. Trust me. I'm telling you. I promise. It's not. It's not an okay thing to me, Mila.
You can't just kill people, Wade.
Okay, so I'll say another thing. The amount of times he told his dad, "Oh, I want the injection. Oh, I want the chair. That's what I want, Dad. You know, I'd actually prefer it. Like, do you know if they gave me the death penalty? You know, I'd actually prefer it, Dad. You know what, baby? You know, I prefer that. You know, I prefer to go out that way." He's looking for sympathy, bro. This is a big pity party, a bitch fest. Bro is begging for a little bit of sympathy. So what do? What do people do when they want people to feel sorry for themselves, right? You ever know the saying, like, cut horizontally, not diagonally? Or, like, how's it go? Like, if you want attention, you cut. Okay, let me not even go down that route. But you know what I'm saying. He's the type of person who cries out trying to get attention. I don't think he really wants to die. He's just saying this so he could make sure he could have his little girlfriend. So he could have his little girlfriend with him. And I think it's vertical for effectiveness and horizontal for attention. I think that's how it goes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the vibes he gives me.
I know, baby. Baby, I know. I know, baby. Listen, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So is the news has been outside of your spa the whole time?
Baby, I've got 5 people, they show up trying to get me to do an interview, but I'm not going to be like Kelly.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Kelly's loving us. Kelly's all over the news.
Oh, she wants the fame and everything. She wants everything.
So does Tommy. He's on there, too.
Tommy's bitch ass wants the fame, too, of course. Hey, the girl that tried to add me on the kiosk, her name's Kristen.
I'll Google it. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Google that name. She added me on the
What
kiosk.
did she say to you?
She didn't say anything. She just sent me a friend request.
I think you're
But-
going to be getting a lot of this, baby. People want to talk to you, obviously.
Yeah, probably.
Like, why? I wonder why it came out that you stabbed that girl.
I don't know. I didn't.
What made you want to just choke her? I don't understand. What made you want to do that? You just felt like the urge to kill somebody? I don't understand.
Yeah, like the rage inside of me. Just the rage inside of me. And then
He's a fucking cornball. Yeah, you know, like it was the rage inside of me. The rage. Maybe it is some rage inside of him, bro. You know. But damn. And you know, it's funny how she keeps saying that he would have did that to her. He would have 1000% did that to her. The way he's trying to reassure her, like, no, baby, that's crazy, baby. Come on. Mila, think deep down. That man would have offed your ass. You think he gave a fuck about you? Hell no.
She did. You just wanted to kill
yeah,
her.
yeah.
I don't understand, Wade. That scares me. That's scary shit.
Yeah, it is, Mila. When I get on like that meth shit, it does it to me. It makes me a fucking killer.
You're going to go away for this forever.
What is it, baby? What?
You're never going to see freedom again. You know that.
Okay, but can I see you again?
I'll come visit you. What do you want me to do? I don't think I'm allowed to, though.
Listen, you're gonna have to go and get the no contact order dropped.
There's no way. The state already has it.
No, the state can still go forward. Mila, listen.
Of you doing this to me.
Listen. The state can still go forward with the charges, but if you tell them that you want the no contact dropped, they have to drop it. They'll still go forward. They'll still go forward with the charges, but me and you will be allowed to see each other, baby.
I just don't understand.
I think she likes having the upper hand now. No, I think she wants to have some closure, in my opinion. He has demons attached to him. I'm very sure he does. But I think she kind of wants closure. I mean, she clearly is still attracted to him, but I think it's just because her mind isn't really, you know, it hasn't fully digested the crazy shit he's done. I don't think, I mean, she would be stupid to go back to him. Like in a perfect setup where he could see her again, that would be insane if she like were to embrace him again. Like, this should be your wake up call to never fuck with this guy again. Should definitely be a wake up call. Layla, thank you for the gift. Not even the gifted. Thank you for becoming a member, man. Shout out Layla for the membership. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Layla. Welcome in. Welcome. Welcome to the gang. You already know what time it is.
Why you had to do this to us?
I don't
Why
know,
you had to do
Mila.
that to them?
To them, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. And listen, will you come see me when I go to prison, though, baby?
When are you going to? What do you mean?
Like whenever they send me to prison, like prison, not jail, prison.
So
I'm in
you're
jail.
already just giving up. You're not even trying to fight this. You're just gonna lay down and
Where are you
let
gonna
them
fight?
give you whatever.
No, I'm gonna try to do the best I can, but they're gonna give me like 30 years. You know?
I think life.
I think life too. I don't think they're gonna let me see the light of day. So what do you mean when you ask me, are you just gonna lay down? Well, Mila, what else am I supposed to do?
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
I've never had to think about this before. This is brand new information.
But Mila, listen, if you're not gonna come see me when I'm in prison, then I might as well just tell them to go ahead and kill me and give me lethal injection.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, guys. You see what I'm saying? Vertical for effectiveness, horizontal for attention. He's looking for attention. He's over here, whoa, baby, you know, best thing to do is I just die then, you know. Every toxic relationship has the guy who's going to off himself if she leaves him. or the both of them. You know, every toxic relationship. This is a copy and paste. This is 100% a copy and paste method for every bitch-made male in the world. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. It doesn't matter what continent you come from. This is the bitch-made technique. Baby, if you leave me, I'm just gonna finish it all, baby. Psh, what a pussy. What's up, Ann? How you doing?
But if you're gonna come,
here, you're just gonna rather just die.
yes, Mila, you're my life, baby. I love you. Yeah, I would. If I don't get to see you for the rest of my life, I would rather.
That's the bitch-made anthem right there. You know that's a damn lie, and Mila knows it too.
Just die. Yes, you're correct. You're honestly, that's fucking true. If I don't get to see you, Mila, I would rather just fucking die, because you're the best thing in my fucking life. I don't care if you say you're the only thing. Even when I was out there and we were both together, you were still my only thing. So I don't give a fuck. You were my only thing then. You're my only thing now.
Thank you for the gift.
It has nothing to do with just because you're the only one. It has everything to do with because you're.
Thank you for the gifted membership, and Cloutier. And the Hawaii Heather. Congratulations. Oh, wait, it wasn't Hawaii Heather who got that. It was Jose B. Congratulations on that membership.
My girl. That's why. You know? That's why, Mila. Not because, oh, you're just the only one. No, because you're my girl, babe. You're my chick. Like, you're mine. You're my baby. You know?
I just
Mila?
don't understand. This is just horrible. I'm still in shock. I don't even know what to do or say.
So listen, let me ask you a question. Have you been like sleeping at the spa or whatever?
Yeah, I've been sleeping at this spa, but then also at friend's house. Like, I stayed at Glenn's last night, Andrew's last night.
Oh, you went back to Glenn's?
We were supposed to get a house together.
You went back to Glenn's?
Yeah, I went back to Glenn.
Yeah, I bet he's happy, right?
No, nobody's happy. Nobody's happy, Wade. I'm in fucking shock.
Yeah.
Like, this is absolutely horrible. We were just fine. We were having the best time ever. We finally were back together. Finally, back together. And then this.
Yeah, I know, baby. I know.
You had everything. Wade, we were going to be everything. We were going to be fine.
We were going to be great, Mila. Terrific.
And this happened.
This shit eats me up, Mila. This shit makes me fucking sick, dude. When I first came to jail, like, you know, a couple of days ago or a week ago.
When did it hit you? When did it hit you what you did?
Huh?
When did it finally hit you? That you
What I did? Not the first day, but like the second day when I woke up.
I mean, you like killed two people?
Yeah, I threw up. I got sick and I threw up. Huh?
Yeah, you threw up?
Yeah, I got sick. Literally got sick to my stomach and I threw up. Yeah. Not the first day, but the second day.
I love how he's proud of that. This is like a Paul Ferguson repeat. He's like hoping to be autistic or proud to be autistic, so maybe he could get off with less of a sentence. This guy is over here being proud of throwing up so he could hopefully keep his fucking girlfriend. Ain't that some shit? He probably cheated on her a lot. He was cheating on her that night. He was balls deep inside of another girl while using her car. Does that sound like somebody who gives a fuck about you? Like, come on. I think he had over 200 letters from women. I mean, yep. I got attacked in my comments talking about how I'm unnecessarily going against Wade Wilson. I was like, lady, you need to go to a therapist and possibly hop on some medication if you think that this guy deserves any type of play. Nah, people are weird. People, listen, it happens every single time. If there was a woman in this world who actually wanted Paul Ferguson, that abomination of a human being, you think somebody wouldn't want Wade Wilson? Come on now. If somebody wanted Paul Ferguson, you think they wouldn't go for Wade Wilson?
The first day they put me in there, I went to sleep.
You were still high, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man. Yeah.
Drugs don't usually do this to people, Wade. There's something else in you that makes you do this.
I know. I have a good side to me, and apparently I have a very evil side as well. I know.
Normal people just don't go do math and go start killing people.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You can't be allowed around people. This is why you're in jail. You
Is that why?
Type
people.
shit.
You're destroying people's lives.
Yeah.
You don't think about their moms. Someone had to bury two girls.
Huh?
People are burying 2 girls right now. It's really sad.
Yeah, I know. I know. It is sad. So listen, the news doesn't leave your house though. They stay there the whole time at the spa.
They don't have it in my house. I'm at the spa.
No, I know. They stay there the whole time though.
No, they come and go.
Oh.
Everybody. There's cops over here all the time. There's detectives over here. There's news crew. There's random people that I'm all over the news too. They don't mention my name, but Mila's Spa.
Hey, did you add me on that machine, baby?
Sorry, let me see. Oh, yeah, hold on. No, I'm here. It just says pending COD. I would have to add money on.
Oh, that's because I sent you a message. It says you're pending receiving a message.
Yeah, I have you on there.
So you were able to log into your account though?
Because it's Columbus Day. It's a holiday.
I know, but you were able to log into your account and everything?
Yeah, I'm on here.
Okay. So
He's
so
a
you were
bossy
able-
fuck, isn't he?
What are we gonna do? Like this is
Mila, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that after all this, I think I'm going to prison for the rest of my life, and I think that you still love me, and I think either you're gonna end up one day just ditching me, or you're gonna love me forever, and we're just gonna have to make it work from a long distance relationship. Either you're.
This guy is deluded, bro. He's demented. He's like, baby, you know what? You're just gonna have to love me no matter what. I know I killed 2 bitches and I'm in jail forever, but you're gonna be my 3rd one. Listen, if you fall for that shit, man, you need God. You need God. And Cloutier, thank you so much for the 3, man. Everybody shout out. And that's a funny name. Diet Pepsi drinker number 1. That's crazy. He's still trying to get this woman basically to marry him. Marry me and stay with me forever. That, you know how selfish and narcissistic you have to be to have ruined your own life and still try to drag your woman down with you? I cheated on you. I killed 2 girls. I'm going to jail forever, but now you need you not use your body for anything else but me. Like, you can't share your body with nobody else because I fucked my life up. You still have to stay with me. Crazy.
I don't deserve this shit, Wade.
I know you don't, Mila. I know you don't, but if you really love me, which I'm pretty sure that you do, I mean, I felt that you did.
I love you, Wade. You can't just stop loving somebody. It's unfortunate, but I can't.
Yeah. Mila, honestly, I love you, and I think that you're going to hopefully at least go a couple of years with me, maybe, through this. You know? Honestly, I want you to. I won't ask you for nothing. I just want you. That's all. I mean, that's it.
We were about
You know?
to get your cheeks fixed and everything.
Huh?
We were about to get your cheeks fixed.
I know. God damn. Oh, my God.
Forever.
Huh?
Now you have to look like a hillbilly forever, Joe.
I know. Maybe I thought about that. Now I'm going to be ugly forever. Fuck, I'm pissed about that.
I know. That was his number 1 thing.
I know. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed about it. I guess it does. You know what, though? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't have to look pretty in here, huh? So,
Well, it's probably better not to look pretty in jail, right?
probably better not to, yeah.
Yeah, so I could get that
Yeah,
ass.
Baby, I love you, baby. Call me baby. Don't call me Wade. Call me baby, baby. You know you still love me.
Talking you after all this, you know that.
Is it really? Is it?
It's different now. You've done
Don't-
horrible.
How did it feel going back to Glenn's house? I bet Glenn is happy to have you there.
No, I mean, nobody is happy. Nobody is happy.
You see
What?
how he keeps talking about Glenn? This is a jealous motherfucker, bro. This guy is dangerous, folks. You don't understand. This guy, though, he's the love bomber. You know what I mean? He's gonna hit you with all that love, and then all of a sudden he's gonna turn to a demon, a jealous monster. You know how many times he brought up that other guy? Holy shit. He's not fucking her that fast, bro. And even if he is, I mean, honestly, you deserve it at this point. I hope he is. I hope she is. Because what the fuck? I bet you he's happy you're back, huh? I bet you he... Bro, you are... I said in the last video, he needs to worry about Tyrone right now. That's all he need to worry about. Because Tyrone is back there doing life too. And he don't give a fuck about nothing. Just saying.
Wait, this is traumatic for everybody. You don't understand.
Yeah. Glenn doesn't have anything to do with this.
Glenn doesn't have anything to do with this, but, you know, he's the owner of the Hellcat. He came here. The fucking woman cop was so mean to me that he wanted to say it was stolen. It wasn't stolen. We couldn't find it. You wouldn't tell me where the car was.
Yeah.
Eventually, he told me where it was. We found it.
So you were with Glenn when I was calling you?
I had to call him. The cops made me call him. He's the owner of the Hellcat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When I was on the phone with you, you were on the phone with the cops, weren't you?
What do you mean?
Like when I was calling you, and you were like, I was like, baby, I need a bus. Baby, you set me up. I went to Joe's Crab Shack, and the cops tried to get me.
I did set you up for that, yes.
You did?
Yeah, I was scared of you.
Okay, fair enough. At least you're honest.
You said you wanted to see me, kiss me on the forehead, tell me something. I was scared of you. I said,
okay. Okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry.
You can't be mad at me.
I know, Kiki, I know. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that booty hole Virginia about to go.
Listen, this shit's bad. Hey, listen, you have to, Mila, you're going to have to go get the no contact drop so we can talk.
I will try, but
because
I think
I don't want them to like block your phone number or something.
I'm pretty sure the state has it. Or, you know.
Because they're gonna.
The first time this happened, nobody said anything, and you were contacting me, so.
Huh?
The first time this happened.
Yeah, but it's a little different now. I think they're gonna pay attention to my phone calls now.
Yeah.
But listen, Mila, please don't say it's different though now between me and you. It's really not. Honestly, we have the same relationship. We really do.
No,
we really do. We have the same relationship. We really do.
Okay, that's different. Yeah, you're right. That is different.
We can't lay in bed together.
I know. We can't lay on the floor together. We can't drive together.
Wait, you fucked up bad.
How bad, Mila? The worst, right?
There's no worse than that.
It's incomprehensible how bad I fucked up.
I don't understand how you've done this. This is not what I expected.
Yeah.
We finally got you out of.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You said what, baby?
We finally got you out of jail. Now this.
And now this, yeah, I know. And now I never get to see you again.
I just don't understand how you killed this girl. Why did you have to kill the second girl too? Why couldn't you just rob her? If you wanted her phone and money, why couldn't you just take her purse? Why did you have to kill her? What came to your...
Thank you for using GTL.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Man, it gets crazier, folks. But anyways, I just want to bring that to you guys. Let's see. You guys say the board meeting's back.
Kids to have things that they can run to and grow from and have memories. For instance, the rink. They can go to the rink and actually now they got a memory for life to say, hey, I went to the rink and I skated ankle. All right. And I just want to clear some up that he just stated. He stated that Keith Freeman was not the one that gave it to him and voting with their emotions and they're not being wise as it relates.
Hey, thanks for the 3 months, Mitzi.
To handling the business and allowing the business to handle them. So again, I am totally against this. As you know, I told them y'all do what y'all think y'all can do, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. So they're gonna vote for it, but again, these people will still be employed here in the village of Dolton. So I'm just making sure that everyone is crystal clear of that. So when it happens, you understand the why. Okay, clerk.
Mayor, I have a comment.
The roll. Oh, you got a comment now, huh?
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right. So the layoffs are due to financial issues that the village of Dolton has. I did mention already there managers who may have spoken up asked that we do not include their names for fear of retaliation. So there's so trying to insinuate that Freeman is the one that gave us is incorrect. This decision came about because our finance consultant, the CPA firm, let us know that we are in dire need and layoffs need to happen. This is I hate to say this because I don't want to cause a big panic, but this is a starting point because we are finally beginning to get information, because for months and months we would indicate that we don't have financials. We haven't had it for 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. So I know many people heard that. So this meeting is the first time you hear Trustee Belcher and us reference financials that we've started to get in review. And we got a lot of that information due to the investigation by former Mayor Lori Lightfoot. So that information is the reason for many of the actions taken this evening with credit card spending, as well as this beginning of some of the layoffs. It's unfortunate. There's a lot more that we have to do. So we're starting to identify the picture, and we have to identify a plan forward. And unfortunately, this is part of that plan. Thank you.
All right, and I just want to clear something up that he just stated.
Oh my God, she's such a fucking child. Fucking cats or dogs. Shout you out for the 7 months.
Keith Freeman was not the one that gave it to him, and I quote, Trustee Kiana Belcher stated that they got this list from Keith Freeman. So I wish y'all can listen to the tapes down a closed session and you would hear her say that's who gave y'all this list. So again, this is targeted. Y'all targeting individuals, and that's not right. I still believe you guys should go to the drawing board and figure it out, whatever it is. Again, the mayor had no say-so in this. They just did what they wanted to do, and you're supposed to sit here and talk about things of importance such as a layoff, because at the end of the day, this is somebody's livelihood that you guys are playing with. Y'all can point fingers, place blame, do whatever you feel you need to do, but at the end of the day, you guys still are going about it the wrong way, and you should not pick individuals because they don't follow your orders or don't listen to you or whatever y'all feel is going on. You guys should still go back to the drawing board and figure out a better way, because there's always another way to do something. And as it relates to financials, once everything come up, I did tell everybody that we was going to do a town hall meeting as it relates to the financials, because everyone's waiting on financials. We all are. So I just want to clear that up as well, because people like to just say stuff, but they don't educate the public on how and the whys. Like, I'll give you another example. Do you know that we have union contracts, different things that goes towards a budget, but no one's telling you that. So once it goes to the budget, where's the extra revenue that you brought in to cover the budget amount? You just give somebody a raise, but yet you got to figure out how to pay that out. And then when they try to cut things like I said earlier before we went downstairs, code enforcement. Why would you cut the only thing where people are producing revenue? They go out and they write tickets for people that ain't cut their grass, whether it's the bank or whoever, and other issues in our community. So what I'm saying to you is you rather lay people off, like I said, peanuts, compared to the things that you claim is needed. So again, that's my statement for the record. I'm still advising the Board of Trustees not to go forward with this hit list that Keith Freeman put together on people that he don't like or get along with. And I think the board should be wiser and speak up about what it is.
She's in trouble, bro. She's in trouble. I told you, Keith, yep. Henyard's she's not in a good place right now. She's not in a good place.
Recognize. And it's not going off the list that was provided to us. That is my opinion of it. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you quote me, make sure you do it right. I stated inside of executive session, which you want to bring it up anyway, that we had a meeting with Kasperik's office, which is Lauren, and this was the advice of the accounting firm by way of email. It came from Keith Freeman. Now, what's crazy to me is that 1 minute you do the day-to-day operations, 1 minute Keith do the day-to-day operations. So it's when it fits your agenda. So whether to my knowledge, Keith Freeman is still employed here and is the village administrator, because we have not seen anything set forth and except for the next meeting that's about to start, termination, that when something comes through the village administrator, which, I mean, for 3 years, well, I'll say he's been here 2 years, we haven't been getting nothing. So when these things come, because that's your right-hand man, then we would be able to move forward with what's presented to us. Also, and sit in a 3-hour meeting with somebody that's finally giving us some financial information, you go by the people that you pay the money to say these are the recommendations that you guys need to have. Whereas if it was a hit list, she would have been the first one on the list. So I don't think it's considered a hit list. I think it's just a start of trying to move in a direction to clean some of this mess that she and him has gotten us in. I mean, if we want to say it, we're saying it. However it may be. The board of trustees don't have a credit card. The board of trustees ain't making contracts and signing off on 37%, 27% leases. The board of trustees ain't going out telling people, cut all the trees, give me an estimate. It's only $2.8 million. The board of trustees ain't doing that. So you got us into this mess, and now we're trying to salvage what we can to get out, and you sitting here talking about a hit list like we on the street. So we are doing what we can do with the limited resources that we have to start making financial decisions now that we've got a little information. I think one in particular item on there that she's really mad about is her strong arm might be a limp arm. I release.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. And then I will make the last statement and move on. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's first talk about the ordinances, because I think that when we talk about governing, the ordinances are put in place for a reason, right? And again, I'm going to say that we continue to have checks and balances. That's why we're here. And for us to have an ordinance that says if anyone hired or anyone fired should come before the board. And then when we look up, we have way more employees because this administration is not bringing the people in front of the board to be hired. So now we have Public Works who we only supposed to have 20 workers. Our assignment is for 20 workers. Well, we have 32. So the common sense and the math tells us that we're overpaying. So if we can continue to get services done with less people so that we can make sure that we can get ourselves out of this financial rut, that's what we have to do. It's not personal. She sit here and act as if we're not in a deficit, but let's not forget, guys, just 30 minutes ago, we were voting on TIF money that we need to transfer. So if we are voting to transfer money that we're not even supposed to be touching, that means we're in dire need. And because we're in dire need, we're saying, hey, we have to make the tough decisions at the moment because they're having a hiring fest. We look up, and every time I come into this village, I see someone that I don't even know. So they're not coming before the board. She's telling them that they are hired, having them do the job. We have $1 million worth of overtime for some employees, right? We have a police, $1 million in overtime for police. Now we have 12 additional workers for Public Works. Then we have a $45,000, $60,000 account saying, hey, we have to make these decisions. So this is just what we have to do. It's not personal, but this has to be done. And truth be told, our account firm told us last year around this time that the layoffs were coming. This is why we have a budget. They continue to ignore the budget. Like now, we don't even have a budget. How is it that the administration haven't provided us with a budget when this was supposed to be voted on and turned into the state as of now? So these are the issues that we're running into. They're doing things the wrong way, and then they need us to fix it and clean it up. So they're hiding the information, and then they're saying, hey, voila, by the way, we're in a deficit. Don't fire anyone, though, and I'm going to keep spending, by the way. And it's unfair. If we keep having money go out and we don't have enough coming in, then that's where you have a deficit. And that's where we are trying to fix this issue at the moment. So again, residents, it's unfortunate, but we have to make these tough decisions so that we can make payroll, because you all see that we just had to transfer money.
And you see, this was always going to happen. You know, because she kept spending and spending and spending. Now the consequences are happening. But what she's going to try to do, she's going to try to say, well, it's their fault because we could have paid them. But how do you explain not having enough money to pay them now? Now people are getting fired. How are you going to blame them? You only could blame them so far until everybody kind of starts to turn around and look at you like, hold on now. Hold on. You might be the problem.
From the TIF, just so that we can make payroll. So think about it. How is it personal when we're transferring money from the TIF just to make payroll, just so the residents can have the services that's needed? Thank you.
Okay, so as you guys can see, it's a lot of finger pointing.
As
and
you guys
people
can
don't
see.
want to own up to the things they
This
haven't
lady is a
done,
shit
the
show.
things that's going on in our community, and people got to fact check, but people don't. As I stated before, you know that it is contracts that the board has approved for people to get retro pay. So when we do retro pay, that adds to the budget. How do you pay for that? And then it's other contracts that they're now negotiating currently now. So when that comes back up and says another $500,000, where you gonna get the money from? So then when people keep talking about spending or things that's going on in the community, they should ask themselves, what was your plan to increase the revenue when you decided to approve all these things that you wanted to make it like y'all was doing great? Hey, let me give public works increase. Let me give fire an increase. Let me give the police stay retro. You gave everybody all this money and it added to the budget over $1 million. So if it's over $1 million, where do you get the extra money that you didn't account for each month? But no one's talking about that. This is me talking to people that understand business, that understand finance. Because at the end of the day, when you sit here and you add more, you better be able to produce more. And that goes back to when I state, why are you laying off code enforcement? People that bring revenue in our community. Because at the end of the day, what else you gonna do besides the police? Those are the two areas that write tickets. Then you had a water department. So if we're not sitting here really talking business and sitting here talking about, hey, we can produce this if we do this. We should change this. But no one's talking like that. People just pointing finger with no plan. That's why I don't follow them. They don't have no plan but point fingers. We have to sit together and sit here and put all the mess to rest and talk like adults and say, hey, this is what I want to see from my village. This is what I think we should do in the next months. And we should execute, but we don't do that. Because again, y'all know, like I know, it's election time. It's time to run. Everybody got to make it like this person bad, that person bad, this person ain't doing that. That's the game. And that comes with the territory, unfortunately. I told you, it's politics, which is not, it's politics. It's all about what a person can make you believe that's going on in the community. Another issue that I have is all the negativity that they brought to our village. As you can see, y'all about all the naysayers, you about all the people that come here from another state and they actually get to the podium and say they from another state. Make it make sense. But yet our residents can't get in to sit down because it is with all
Who's causing that problem? Isn't she the one that's giving them the 46 chair limit or all that bullshit? I mean, who's really causing the problem, Tiffany? Come on now. But she just repeats things. I'm about to turn this shit off because we're not really getting anywhere. And we got through the main thing, I feel like. But yeah, it's fucked, guys. Lawyers, and they're going in all these closed sessions because she doesn't have Keith Freeman. And she doesn't want to look like an idiot in front of everybody else. So now we're doing closed session.
People that's literally using us for clickbait to make money. Because for those that don't understand how it works, it's clickbait and they make money. Why do you think the news are so invested? They in the business of selling news. They have to sell news. So unfortunately, they are competing with YouTubers. They're competing with everybody, and people got to see it for what it is. And for those that don't want to listen, you don't have to. Because at the end of the day, my base don't come here because they're not with the mess. They listen and watch me on TV and see what I'm saying. And when I go to the door, they appreciate everything that I've accomplished here as the mayor. Because as many that been here, like I've been here, like I say, I grew here, they flew here. Everybody that been here, like I've been, you know where the village was and you know where it's at currently. And you know for a fact that we didn't have everything on Sibley possible. From Ponderosa to Red Lobster to White Hen Pantry, everything was in our city is why a majority of us moved to this community. But to see it just constantly be attacked because people can't have their way, people can't tell you what to do, it's saddening. It really is. Because, again, I tell
That's
you,
her favorite word is saddening. Jesus. Oh, my God.
I got a 5-year-old daughter that's going to grow up in the same community that I grew up in. And I want her, just like I want your kids, to have things that they can run to and grow from. And
hey, Tanya, shout you out, man. Hi, watching from Boston. Finally caught alive. I appreciate you, Tanya. Shout her out. I'm already seeing the people shouting her out. I appreciate you, Tanya, and shout you out all the way in Boston. I appreciate you for stopping through. Show her some love, folks, man. Show her some love. I appreciate you, Tanya.
have memories. For instance, the rink. They can go to the rink, and actually now they got a memory for life to say, hey, I went to the rink and I skated outside. They got that memory. I went down the street and I played basketball where it's 3 different courts, 3. One for the babies, one for the middle kids, and one for the adults. 3 different courts with adjustable rims. These are the things that we should be talking
with
about.
adjustable rims, folks. Remember that one. This fucking lady. Oh my goodness. Yo, Tiffany she really out here. Well, you know, I knew she was ready for that bullshit when I saw the red lipstick and that white and black dress. I was like, oh, she want all the smoke. She want all the problems. I don't know. Something about that suit just got me knowing that she's on demon time. This lady, bro.
But we're not.
And shout you out again, Tanya. You just came out of nowhere, man. I appreciate that.
So I say this to you because I be wanting the news to show another narrative, show another side. But unfortunately, they just with the negative side that keep the clicks going for their networks. And
listen, if there was something, okay, so her analysis is that the news and the YouTubers, they only pick the negative shit because that gives them views. Honestly, if I were to, I'm already imagining it. If I put a title and it said Tiffany Henyard finally does something for the community, and that was it, I just put that, I would probably get the most amount of clicks I ever got on this topic. If I just put on the title, Tiffany Henyard finally does good for her community, I bet you I get 100,000 views. So don't you tell me that the negative, people like variety, okay? People like negative, but people at the end of the day like variety. So that's a baseless fucking claim, because I know I would click that video. I'd be like, oh, what good did she actually do? I would click the video. She's just talking out her asshole at this point.
that's sad because some people watch the news
That's sad. I can't even say it how she said. Jesus.
because they believe in the news. I do not believe in the news. That's why I call them fake news, because they only report negativity. If somebody goes and does an interview with the news that's positive, they do not play it on the news. They only want to hear somebody saying something negative about a person. And that's sad, because when did we forget that we are all human? When did we forget that we live here? When the cameras go and the smoke clear, we have to still rebuild our community. I say this time and time again. You're going to always hear my mouth on it, whether you want to hear it or not, because we have to do better as a community, and we have to unify the community, not come here with mess. And sometimes people just got to open their ears and eyes and listen to what's going on in our town, because it's so much good that's going on. It get overshadowed by the negativity. And again, if anybody need help, light, gas, water, anything like that, because that's why people really mad. I am your supervisor Thornton Township. You can come over there and get help with those things. And that's something the news should be advocating and showing y'all, but they do not. And if you're struggling with your mortgage or your rent, you can call us 708-596-6040 and get help with these things. But no one wants to do it. No one wants to tell you that. But when you see me or I'm at your door and I give you this information, you go get the help. So
Okay. All right. Okay. Fuck. Watching from Mississippi, shout you out. Let's skip ahead.
We can just do a little bit more with a little less.
Problems, please.
Trustee Norwood.
But at this point, I want to thank the Dolton Police Department, those officers that get out there and risk their life every day for people who they don't know. And if anybody knows, police officers are great. We do a thankless job, but that's okay. Because they get out there, they put their badge on in the morning, not knowing whether they're going to come home the next day or in that morning.
Watching from the DMV. Shout you out,
My point being
Pam.
is that regardless as to what was brought up tonight, we have an outstanding, and I do mean outstanding, police department. And for anybody to question that or to even try to lay off any officers, then that's a shame. Now, you don't have to believe me. You can FOIA like everything else. But the bottom line to the whole thing, for those who are police officers, who have been police officers, they know what we go through. So I just want to thank the Dolton police officers for doing the job that they do. Madam Mayor, I could say a lot more, but right now our K-9 unit is doing well. We have a trucking unit out there now, traffic enforcement.
All right.
Let me admonish this board. Okay, these leaders that's in leadership positions but are not true leaders at heart. Okay? And so
all right, we're going to do a nice little recap in the morning, in the mañana, my people. I'm going to let this meeting finish up, and I'm going to actually just watch the whole thing. And hopefully I could get it posted by the evening time tomorrow. So expect that little Wade Wilson recap, and then I'm going to do this meeting and try to grab all the interesting things out of it. Shit. I mean, the bullshit continues, folks. It's a crazy saga, but you know, the soap opera continues so far, and I'll get you guys back with some more of it, man. But until then, people, I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for coming out, just vibing out with me. We had like 500 people up in here. Then we had like 300 people for the Wade Wilson phone call. So shout out everybody who came through. You guys are awesome. Everybody who donated, you guys are fucking dope. Everybody who just came through to say a little comment, something nice here and there, you guys are fucking awesome. All the haters, you guys are awesome because it gives me something to laugh about. All in all, though, it was a beautiful stream, folks. I hope you guys have a good night. You guys already know the vibes, man. Stay inside and stay safe. If you're outside, stay dangerous. Put the guns in your purses, man. You know what I mean? Get the 22, people. It's not that hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there with nothing. That's why we live in the U.S. And all the people in the U.K., get your knives, put it in the purse and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous out there, folks. Anyways, people, shout out all the new members. There's 18 new members as well. So make sure you guys go check out the archive. I will leave this video. I will leave this live stream open because somebody was like, I never really leave open live streams. I used to leave them open every once in a while. So I'll leave it open for the non-members, but make sure you guys go check out the new members. Make sure you go check out the old shit that we have as well. I'm out here, folks. Love you guys, man. See you tomorrow, whether it be live stream or in video form.